Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brosentia's variety show. I'm Brossentia here, just chilling with the little Corndan and having a good time. Although you have been talking about finding skulls lately, and I'm very concerned.
Yeah, I've been finding skulls.
Well,
for a game that came out yesterday that everybody should go buy. The Return to Monkey Island came out yesterday. Of course, it came out on Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah,
because it's going to.
Wait, that was
right?
Talk Like a Pirate.
Yeah,
I almost said
Talk
Like a Pilot Day.
Yeah, yesterday was Talk Like a Pirate Day, and so of course Monkey Island's going to come out on Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, you know what, Corndan? I accidentally just bought it right now. So there we go.
Accidentally just bought it?
Oh, so accidentally.
Your finger slip?
Oh, yeah,
my finger slipped? Yeah.
Oh, no, my finger slipped and I just got a Monkey Island game.
Oops. It's really good, guys. Like, I mean, I'm going through, I'm playing on the hard difficulty, right, and all of that, and the puzzles are just, are the sort of puzzles that you would expect from the Monkey Island games, right, with the same sort of humor and the same everything. It's wonderful. Go buy it.
Yeah. Good. I'm really happy that people are having a lot of fun with it, and heck, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. Now, somebody else already beat it?
I mean, I'm sure.
Let it. Supposedly, there's some good replay value to the game as well, which I'm not sure. Like, I'm really wondering what that means. For a Monkey Island game, what is replay value? Like, obviously, funny games are worth playing a second time because they're funny, but what does it mean?
I mean, so I think that there's a lot here, right, that I think there's some things in here I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna spoil stuff. I think there's stuff you could play through again, right? I mean, the answer is always to that, you know what, you got 100% this.
It's possible, yeah, it's possible that I gotta 100% it. Well, I'm glad that you're able to consume monkeys right now. Of course, we just had BBG this last weekend.
We did.
It was amazing, and one thing that I find really funny is that the Japanese restream was all about it.
Way more amazing than we were.
Yeah, they had... Not the whole event, but a lot of the event, they had more viewers than we did on the main channel, and I just love it. I love that they were having a blast with it. I had a blast. I hope everybody else did
it was
as
so
well.
Good.
Yeah. There's still plenty of videos that I need to go and watch, but all of the VODs have been cut and are on Twitch, and I think... You were saying something about working on getting stuff.
Yeah, we'll get them on the YouTube eventually.
Not a huge rush, though. Everybody needs to take a little bit of a nap. Ritz Blues, good to see ya. By the way, last Friday during BBG, we also had the Hotfix Grudge match, and Ritz Blues in chat got to play some Castlevania for DOS. I'm going to be playing that tonight. Okay, look, GDQ submissions are due tomorrow. I've got 2 games submitted so far, and if I can manage to get to where I'm relatively decent at Castlevania, I think I might try to submit Castlevania DOS. Basically do a 12-hour challenge just on my own and get that put together. It's very difficult, but it's a lot of fun as well. I really enjoy Castlevania DOS.
I mean, I submitted a game to GDQ.
Oh,
right.
I will do well, I mean, you...
No, you don't get to do commentary for that one.
Fine. What do I get to do?
Submit Castlevania DOS.
Shut up! Oh my gosh, giving me the worst job always. I see how it is.
You chose the worst job. But I figure,
you chose
the
worst job.
You know what's more interesting? Is Brossentia doing the commentary, or am I going to get like an Evo commentator to do the commentary? You tell me which one's going to be more exciting.
I feel like having a professional commentator for fighting games is going to be the best.
What I'm saying.
Wait, is there another fastest furs thing?
I don't know.
How many of these fast fur things are there in this one? There's so many. But you know what? Enough about submitting to marathons. Everybody should do it. But What's even more important is that we had people submit to Don't Make Us Bored, and jaqqqln is right here. Hello there, jaqqqln.
Hi, y'all. Hey, Corndan. Hey, Brossentia.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh. I gotta tell my Mac that OBS is okay to record. Hold on 1 second.
Mac. Hey, Macintosh. By the way, yeah, we randomly had Elaine's theme from the original Monkey Island pop up on the playlist, so yeah, very timely.
It's a sign. Go get Monkey Island.
I did. I bought it just like 2 minutes ago, Corndan.
Yes. Oh man, I almost completely forgot that came out until earlier today.
Yeah, I've seen people talking about it. I'm like, gee, I wonder when that comes out. It was yesterday, so I bought it.
Yep.
I'm just a little bit behind the times, everybody. I don't know. I'm doing like Final Fantasy 13. I'm doing Castlevania DOS. I'm playing idle games. Like, do I really have time for anything else? Maybe.
I've been playing way too many idle games.
Yeah.
I think I have a problem, honestly.
Okay, let me go ahead and work on getting this captured. Is this 4x3 or HD? I think it's HD shape.
It's a Game Boy Advance size, whatever that is. I forget.
Messed up.
If you do it on the 16:9, that's gonna be close enough.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what I can do. Haha. But yeah, how's your day going?
It's going pretty good. Haven't been doing a whole lot. I haven't been doing a whole lot of streaming in general. Been kind of just taking it easy because of I've been through a lot the past few months.
Oh no, but honestly, that's completely fine. You know, I've been having to deal a little bit with some illness and such. So I've been taking it easy. We can all take it easy, okay? Just like the Eagles sing. Or was it Chicago?
I don't know, but it was a slow roll.
It was a band.
I want to see Eagles. Either that or Leonard Skinner.
There was a good eagle in my Wolf Quest run on BBG, by the way. It just, like, I drowned the final puppy, and during the screen saying that all of your puppies have died, the eagle swooped in. I used the glitch in order to continue playing the game. The eagle grabbed the dead puppy, and I got another notifications that all of my puppies had died. Oh my gosh.
I'm proud of you that you are 6 for 4 for killing puppies.
I had 4 puppies and killed 6 of them. I didn't know that was possible. It was amazing. Ooh,
you were horrifying the Japanese restream, by the way, with that.
Well, they called it parenting RTA. So it was perfect. There's Drill Dozer up on the screen, everybody.
I didn't know how to fix my controller without resetting my entire system. This weird old system called the Wii U. Don't know if y'all have heard of it.
Yeah, we got one. It's okay, I guess.
It's pretty good. It's
not great. Like, I like the Smash Bros on it. That was good. I think the
Wii U is better than people give it credit for.
Yeah.
In theory, sure.
It's
not in theory. I think it actually is. I think it was ahead of its time.
I think that
I do have to admit, there are times when I wish the Switch could have 2 screens somehow. Like, sometimes I miss it.
I guess.
Like, let me turn my headphones down.
But it's like, I don't know. If Nintendo would have supported their own console more, I would have been more about it. But then they didn't.
Well, at least they did release Drill Dozer for it, which is one of their best GBA games.
Oh my gosh, Drill Dozer. Yeah, this is originally for GBA, as you said, but we are playing it on the Wii U. I think we're just about ready. So, Drill Dozer, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody here. You know, I don't think everybody knows you.
I'm jaqqqln. I don't stream as often as I should. It's been, I think my last stream was in August or something, but you know, I'm going to try to hopefully get back into it after this stream. And yeah, I just stream variety stuff, which means I can never really decide what I want my stream to be about. So
Heck yeah.
That's good. And yeah, I like classic games. I'm a really old person, so I like classic games and the East series, stuff like that. And yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing. Classic games are classics for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a lot of games that are old, but not necessarily classics.
That's right. They're classics in our own way.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Okay,
They're
well,
not
that's fine.
classics. They're something. They're old. That's what they are.
Battle of the Eras is totally a classic.
Okay, Battle of the Eras is like a gem in and of itself. I'll agree to that. I'll go ahead and say, sure, it's a classic. I'm really excited. You know, GDQ submissions happening right now. I think a lot of people in the community are working on getting things polished and ready for that. If people can't get stuff ready in time, that's fine. But if you do, awesome. I'm excited to see what things people come up with. With that said, I think I'm ready when you are, jaqqqln.
I am. Yeah, just give me a countdown, anything like that. And
Sure. All
we'll
right.
get going with drills.
We'll do that in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I'm just gonna get as far as I can from the beginning. And it's a good way to show off the game that way because it's got lots of nice cutscenes and tutorial cutscenes and stuff. So I don't have to really describe too much how to play the game because it'll tell us.
Yeah.
But yeah. So have y'all heard of a company? Oh wait, hold on a second. If you want to read the dialogue, there's an old guy and an old lady.
It looks like we're here.
Right.
The red diamond those evil skulkers stole from us has to be in this here hideout. They're probably waiting for you, so watch yourself in there.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for us.
Nirmo and I will be supporting you from back here at the trailer. Tell us with your dildo. No. With your drill dozer's comm system.
Please don't call us with your dildo.
Shut up. Your drill dozer's comm system if you get into trouble.
Never even thought that slip up.
Well, everybody, welcome to the stream. We're starting early.
That's a very different game, and it didn't come out on the Wii U.
Don't sweat it, Grutch. She can take care of herself. Welcome, everybody.
So,
yeah. Thank you for the raid, bottom
Here.
tier. We've got something that's above the bottom tier. We've got Drill Dozer, and I need to be careful every time I say that now. It's going to happen
It
again.
never even occurred to me that could happen when
No, same
I've
here.
been a fan of this game for years, and yeah. So this is Jill. She's the protagonist, the silent protagonist. Very, very young girl, way too young to really know how to use equipment like this.
Are you okay, boss?
She's an anime girl, so you know how that is.
She's not okay. Anime girls always just getting in trouble. Yeah, must have sprung a skulker trap and fallen into a pit. Is your drill dozer still in one piece? I can't do this.
Did it.
Boss? Can you hear me, boss? You're still inside your drill dozer, aren't you? What? You're not? We've got to get you back to your dozer. You can still hear me, right? That means it has to be close by. Hop back into it. Get
Pretty
ye
close
a
by.
drill dozer.
Can we please stop talking about little girls hopping into their drill dozers?
Shut up. Woo! Look at that. I like it. It takes a lot more than a nasty fall to take a drill dozer out of commission. Just listen to that engine purr. I built it myself. I tightened every screw and greased every gear. It won't let you down. But you're gonna have to find a way back to the surface. I can fix you up back at the trailer. Just do whatever it takes to get out of there. You're tough, boss. Show 'em what you've got. Your drill dozer is still working, so you should be able to get out of there. Why don't you snoop around a little?
All right.
Time to snoop. Tutorial time. Yeah, okay.
Press RL to spin your drill. Press and hold RL to rev your drill up and max out your power gauge. So yeah, it works like that.
Okay.
You can't drill very much at first. Eventually, we'll be able to drill more.
Gotcha. Yeah, GBA tended to be, tend to have a lot of games with tutorial. Whoa there, boss! Whoa, you're probably gonna vomit all over me. You'll fine, though. Just do it. Just drill. Go to, girl. Yeah, to the right.
Forgetting just how many tutorials there were at the very beginning.
It's GBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, GBA is basically the tutorial console.
It's really quick, shortly after we discovered, people don't read the instruction booklets anymore, so...
Yeah, but there are much better ways to get tutorials across. Boss, you're inside the Skulker hideout. Just keep going. Like I said before, you gotta keep going. Yeah, to the right. Forever to the right. Ooh, things dropped. What were those?
Should have got them. Those are monies. Although...
Oh, I like monies.
Money doesn't help much until later in the game, and probably won't make it that far, so that's okay.
Hey, Jill, you gotta go to the right. You just gotta keep going to the right, okay?
We can't go to the right now.
What? There's a barrier. We'll find a way to go to the right. Okay, yeah, find a way. You gotta find something else and then go to the right.
Okay, we gotta find our way to this.
Wow, that was hard. Whoa.
Yeah.
Remember, always to the right. Ooh.
This game is essentially what I describe as like a bunch of mini Metroidvania levels, because there's like sealed off paths. You got to get an upgrade to get through the path, and there's 2 total. So there's the first gear, second gear, third gear.
Okay. Ooh.
And after every stage, you lose your gears, so you're kind of back to square one.
Okay.
Which is why it's sort of like mini Metroidvania, because then... What am I doing again?
Shift up.
Oh, I'm shifting up. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I can read and talk at the same time. Who says I can't?
I can't most of the time.
Okay, go to the right. Just do it. Just do it. I know you can.
We have been introduced to second gear, and when I wasn't paying attention, we can do 2 gears now.
Yeah, 2 gears. I mean, it's like a car. Have you driven a manual car? Pretty much. I love manual.
I'm terrible at manual cars.
I don't know. I guess I don't really love it more than automatic, but it's nice. It's fun.
I never learned manual. I'm 45. I never learned manual.
Yeah, that's fine.
See, what I'm hearing, jaqqqln, is that you're part of the reason that kids these days don't read their manuals in video games. You're 45 and don't know manuals.
I'm part of the generation that stopped doing it.
That's all good.
There we go.
Shift up. Yeah. I've even gotten to the point where I've been able to shift fairly well without using the clutch, which is doable if you do it right. Yeah, you just have to sync up the speed of your engine to what it normally is after you release the clutch, and if you can sync it up like that, then you can shift clutchless. I think it does a little bit more wear, though, on the gears, so it's not the best thing to do. But whatever, it was an old car I was driving.
No, those blocks I just got blocked at. You need to buy upgrades later and come back to the stage to get through them, so there is some return to the stage to 100% the game stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, gear shifting is way too complicated. Thankfully, it's not as complicated in this game. Even somebody like me can do this.
Yeah. It seems okay. So, is it constantly dealing damage while it has the gear up?
Right, and
Okay.
yeah, you just gotta you can have it out as long as you got the power.
Gotcha.
And eventually, like, the enemies are kind of programmed to deal with it eventually. Like, you can't just go on forever doing that. They'll eventually get wise to it.
I mean, good. If somebody was holding a drill out at me and slowly coming towards me, I would probably move.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a fan.
Eventually, they kind of realize.
We can test that. Justin, if you're around, go find a drill and start walking at Brossentia, please.
Justin is not around. Hey, you still going right? Yeah. You gotta go right, kid.
In order
I
to go
don't know
right,
about going right.
you have to go left.
What?
Sometimes,
Oh my
sometimes
gosh.
it's like that.
Sometimes you go left to go right. It's true.
All right. And as you can see, we used to drill to use a conveyor belt to use a moving platform kind of thing. And
Okay.
that's another thing we get to do in this game. And eventually, like as the game goes on, you do more and more stuff with
Yeah.
the drill.
So, what company made this?
This company called Game Freak.
I've
Kind of a
heard of
weird name
them.
for the company. I don't know what else they made, but yeah, they made this for Nintendo. But
I mean,
anyway,
this is
yes,
the
yes,
thing, they're
yes,
the most-
Pokemon.
They're
Obviously,
this is
they're
thing,
the
they are
most
clearly
known
the
for
most
this.
known for this.
They're known for Drill Dozer, yes, and Card Jockey for the Nintendo 3DS. It's their most popular game, and Pulseman for the Genesis. They've
Just
done
don't
those
try
games.
Just don't try to play this Nuzlocke. They'll be very upset.
That's right. Oh, jeez, I heard about that.
Oh, this week has been, I would say that for a week to be on Twitter, this week has already been absolutely amazing. Twitter's
Yeah.
usually just not a fun place, but it's been so good the last few days.
How much drama has there been that I've missed out on?
What about a right-wing propaganda website writing about how GDQ has become too woke? That was
Too
hilarious. Oh yeah. We're so woke that we're now taking money away from cancer patients, apparently. And they're blaming the LGBT because we're stealing cancer money from children. Yeah, let's just say that they didn't do literally any research on that.
Would have thought, like,
Their main complaint is that GDQ's not going to be in Florida, I guess. Like, that's where it all stems
we heard
from.
that news. Yeah.
Because of the partly because of the don't say gay law, right? And so now they're like, well, too
Corndan,
woke.
you just said it.
I don't live in Florida.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all of you watching in Florida,
Yeah, you can't say it.
yeah, just be
We'll
sure to,
report
like,
you.
play an air horn or something whenever we say gay, okay?
Let's test that out. Let's give them like 5 minutes to go find their air horn.
Yeah. Okay, I won't say gay until you get back with your air horn.
You just said it.
Well,
Keep tricking him, though. It's not fair.
Look, I can't help it if it's not that hard to trick my co-host into saying gay.
spoilers, I'm gay, Corndan. It's
Yeah, I hate to interrupt this, but we have third gear,
what?
and with that comes the epic third gear theme
my
that's going to play for the rest of the stage.
We no longer have passing gear. Yeah, we've got the cruise.
And yeah, unlike the other gears, there is no limit to how long you can hold this baby out.
Oh, really?
If I had done it correctly, hold on a second. All right. That would have been more impressive if I had said it just now, or pretend I said it just now.
Look at bam. See,
I like that.
is this the top gear? Do you not get any higher than gear 3?
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
there's a
Richard
reason you
Hammond,
lose
if
all
this is
this after.
popular.
Yeah.
Oh, what else has been funny? Oh, other things on Twitter is that, like, somebody posted, oh, you gotta go to the right. You gotta go there. Okay, sorry. Just reading the lore for you.
Right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different right. Oh yeah, somebody on Twitter basically saying, since video games, you know, the first thing that they do is make the art. So what you see is like that's how the game's gonna end up. And it's like, they're 100% correct, you know? This is, before they even programmed any of the physics for this game, they made all of the art.
I mean, that's clearly true.
Yeah.
It's what I tried to do back before I knew better.
Like,
also, I don't know how to program.
that discourse has been so funny, okay? That has made Twitter, like, worth hanging around again for a long time.
You gotta be careful when you try to sound smart on the internet, because if you say exactly the opposite thing of the truth, you're gonna
if you're not smart, it's hard to sound smart.
I found that out the hard way myself, so this Twitterer has gotten a life lesson.
So, question, how much are you able to move while you're drilling?
You move, you just kind of like inch along while you're drilling, but not too bad.
Okay. It doesn't seem like you can adjust direction. You're just pretty much stuck going in the same... drilling in the same direction. So, if you got to change direction, you just got to start from the bottom.
Eventually, during like boss fights and stuff, it's good to keep that in mind too. Yeah. Hopefully, I think we should make it to at least one boss fight. I don't know if we'll make it to Detective Carrie. She's like the cop who's after you. We're like a gang of thieves, by the way. And she appears much later. And I really like her design. It's too bad she's a cop.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, if you're going up in a very small town, odds are the cops are probably gonna be fine. But that's like that's like Twin Peaks sized or smaller, you know? We'll just pretend that you're in Twin Peaks, okay? And then we can like the character. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to do that anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a boss on the first stage. Good.
They're like, crap, Grandma fell down again in the middle of the only road in town. Guess we gotta go help her.
There we go. And yeah, this drill mechanic lends itself well to bosses, because it's like, find the weak point and drill.
Yeah, do you just latch yourself onto the hole there? Oh.
You just plug the hole and drill away.
You just drill to it. Or drill dozer. You drill dozer. You drill dozered it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, jaqqqln. Welcome to the show.
That's the kind of stream I run, and now I'm just kind of sad that I didn't think of it.
We drill dozed it. There we go.
Yes.
Right.
Well, you bulldoze something, but in this game you drill doze something. I'm just using the verb the way that it was made to be used. This is a lot of power to open that door. Holy crap.
Yeah, they want you to really use the drill power.
Yeah. Oh, another important Twitter thing has been all of the chess championship discussion. That has been amazing.
What's that?
I don't know if I want to get into it, you know, just because some of the weird conspiracy theories have been a little mature.
Oh, yeah.
With the ways that somebody has been cheating or possibly cheating. Those are a joke. I don't care. I don't even care. I love them. I know that they're jokes, and I don't care. But let's just say,
sure you don't care?
The way to sneak in cheating devices into a chess championship has been expanded a little bit per Reddit, and it's just perfect.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that story's not true, but who knows?
It's not. Or is it?
No.
No. Well, no,
What?
it's not.
No,
Oh, I don't know,
unless,
baby.
Unless. Oh no, you lost your gears. You know, I
want
hate
to
it.
do like I'll tell you what. I want to do just these cutscenes and not the mid-level cutscenes.
Well, your
That
drill
seems like a good
dozer
compromise.
really took a beating. Your drill dozer's gears won't last forever, you know, kid. They
But yeah,
get
that's
worn
the game's-
away over
yeah.
time from hard use.
If we were allowed to keep Drilled 3 throughout the entire game, that would have been a bit, broken.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But don't sweat it,
Amazing.
though, I'll patch her up as best as I can. Tinkering, gotta fix your robot. You're all fixed up. The only thing is you're back down to just one gear because, you know, we don't have any gears here. Other than that, your drill dozer should be just like new, cutie.
No spear gears at all. You have to find them around.
You can't disrespect your boss like that. You know
I'll
those
disrespect my boss however I want.
Nah. No. You know those Coker thugs roughed up her dad, Doug. Her dad's name is Doug. So Jill is taking over as the boss of the Red Dozers while he is recovering. He's the boss now. You can't call her Cutie. Oh, you can call her Cutie. All right. It's just a nickname. Sheesh.
Bill's fine with it, I'm sure.
So you managed to escape from that trap, but this time, we're taking the red diamond they stole from us. We're taking it back. Yeah, that thing. Red diamonds.
That was a backstory cutscene. Yeah, we got a Chaos Emerald we have to go after.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way, we'll find maybe some others. Okay, so the store's not unlocked yet, so let's just go straight to the map.
Okay. Cool. So, how long does the game usually take to get all the way through?
It's not terribly long, but it is hard to do in one day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I'd say it's maybe 8 hours ish if you're new to
Wow.
it, and then if you
Okay.
know how to get around, it's probably considerably less. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I streamed it recently. I could add up the stream, the stream links, and see for sure.
Honestly, yeah, everybody, if you're watching today, yet are thinking about joining Don't Make Us Bored, honestly, the biggest thing with this show, it's a variety show. We love to bring people on who do speed runs, who do showcases. We actually completely stopped putting categories up on the screen because I'm like, I don't really
Doesn't
care
even
what
matter.
people do. It doesn't matter. We're like, as long as we're not bored, we want to see what you're playing. All you have to do is come, entertain us, and share something, you know. And if there's something that you love, doesn't matter if you're great at it or not, we want to see it. All you have to do is type !DMUB in chat. That has all of the past shows that we've had, all of the games that have been on, as well as a sign-up sheet if you would like to join. And I am really enjoying this. This isn't your first time on the show, though, is it?
No?
I think it's number 3,
Something like that?
and I think it was El Viento and I want to say Elabits.
I
Maybe?
love
Oh,
El
this is,
Viento. It's good.
I didn't realize I had a name theme going on there. El Viento then Elabits. I should have brought over Elevator Action Returns or something like that, but
I do like Elevator Action
Real-
Returns.
or Tembo the Badass Elephant. That's another popular game
Wait,
by Game Freak. That
Did you have a
small
different?
company
Did
may
you have a
heard of.
different username before?
Yes.
I did, yes. I changed it since I came out.
Well,
I changed it 17 times
Oh,
because
that's fine. That's
Yeah.
great.
that time of
Honestly,
my life,
I'm like, I know that I've talked to you before, but yay, let's embrace you as you are. It's awesome.
Essentially, I wanted just jaqqqln to be my name, but I can't just get the regular spelling of jaqqqln, even with just I spell it kind of differently than most jaqqqlns. I only have a Q in it, not a CQ.
Yeah.
But that's still taken everywhere, so I had to find a spelling that's available on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and this one worked. So, and it's very cool looking with the 3 Qs and all that,
I like it.
because
I really
the power
dig
of
it.
3s,
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, it's very memorable. I think it's a very nice touch on Twitch. It's kind of fun. I actually get really excited to see people going through their character arcs, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna call that. And you know, we get to see that on Don't Make Us Bored and on Cusa Grande sometimes, and it's just kind of,
I love it.
Really exciting for me.
That's the great thing about the the GDQ and kind of the Twitch community I follow in general, that there's just so much cool queer growth going on, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah, we're just happy that you're happy. That's the biggest thing, you know. Have a space to be you and to be a drill dozer.
That's what we all want.
I want to be a drill dozer when I grow up. No, I want to be a blitzball. Come on.
You want to be a blitzball?
Have you played Final Fantasy X, Corndan?
I mean, blitzball's the only redeeming thing about Final Fantasy X.
Wow. Oh, you have some strong, very incorrect opinions about that.
I have some strong, very correct opinions about that.
It's one of the best Final Fantasies. I gotta be honest. It's one of my favorites.
Final Fantasy X shade from nowhere.
I have a lot of favorites in the Final Fantasy series.
Look, I'm just saying, it's not that great. I mean, have you considered that?
Do you not like love stories, Corndan?
I mean, clearly not. Look, I don't like love stories where she's in love with a fake person who never really exists anyway.
I really love it because it's essentially a Christian story up until you go in order to sacrifice yourself like a Jesus, and you're like, you know what? Never mind. We are dooming the world. And it's just such a satisfying plot point for somebody who grew up like in a heavily religious area. It makes me happy.
Should play 10 someday.
Yeah, just given and then you go and kill God or Satan, depending on how you see him. Yeah, it's great. Or your dad, you know.
I mean, my dad's pretty awesome. I don't want to kill my dad.
Well, then don't kill your dad. Just go kill Final Fantasy X dad.
A dad.
Kill a dad?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like all for indiscriminate dad killery.
Well, it's not indiscriminate. It's very targeted. Very targeted.
No, not if you're telling me to just go kill a dad.
No,
like,
I'm telling
that could
you to
be
kill
me.
Final Fantasy X dad. FF10? Are you FF10 dad, Corndan? No.
Look, I'm a better dad than Jekt is.
I see my
you know
cousin in chat is saying Final Fantasy VI is the last FF game. Let me just say, the more that I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, the more that I feel like it may be the best Final Fantasy game so far.
Where are you at in FF14?
A little bit into Stormblood at this point.
Okay.
It's like, honestly,
because the reason I ask is there is a quest you'll need to do in Shadowbringer,
yeah,
right, that you will appreciate.
Can I do this? Yeah. Okay.
There's a quest you can do when you're out looking at things with Y'shtola, and you can stare at her butt, and she
I've already
she makes fun of you.
It's
it's a very nice butt.
It's a pretty good.
Right, but it has special dialogue if you stare at her butt during this quest.
Okay, that really excites me. But for real, like, I didn't expect an MMO to be possibly the best Final Fantasy.
It's really good.
But like, there's a reason I didn't play it for a really long time. And I feel like the original base game, by the original, I mean the remade base game, it's okay. But as time goes on, it's just becoming so much better and better and more epic than like I ever really imagined. It takes a while to get to where it's amazing, but it has reached that point already, and I still haven't made it to what people call the best parts.
That's true.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I wish I could play MMOs. I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. It's the thing.
Oh, you can, but you shouldn't?
Yeah. I got one of those personalities where if I get super into the collecting rare items and stuff, you'll never hear from me again. So there are certain games I have to avoid. MMOs tend to be on the list.
Fair. Like, compared to other games, I haven't really felt like that's been the case, at least up to where I am right now, because pretty much everything that you can get that's special, you get something better very shortly after. So it's like, why even grind? I'm not gonna grind.
Yeah, nice. I'm better at that than I used to be, but I still have the compulsions that. I think a game that I used to be like a huge achievement hunter to the point where I would like try to buy even buy Xbox games just for their achievements. That kind of achievement hunter.
Oh
and
no!
I think what helped me get out of it was when they started releasing games like Rock Band 3, which had like 70 million in-game achievements, and many of them were just impossible. That I was like, yeah, no, I can't 100% this, and it's never going to happen.
Yeah, I honestly have never been somebody who cared about 100% achievements, like, ever.
There are some games I will say I do, just because like I enjoy playing them. Right, so it's less about, oh, I have to get these achievements, and rather, hey, you know what? I like what this achievement like does.
Ooh, you got some good
that's kind of
hits.
cool.
Good. This guy's being kind of a butt, though.
We're just gonna see what the death screen is like. I love this game, but I'm not exactly what you would call an expert at it. I just like playing it.
That's fine.
And you can see the chips we've been collecting. We have to pay if we want to continue, which is fine. You always have more than you need, really. It's not that hard a game.
Robots cost money. True. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Have I 100% achievement one time? I think I've gotten maybe 1 or 2 platinum / collect all achievement things in my life. Because that just doesn't really like appeal to me. I don't know.
It depends on it. You know, achievements are a good idea. I think when it's stuff like, I think Double Fine and the other adventure game company, whatever their name was, I forgot. They released Monkey Island 2, the newish one, not the new one, but the one before that.
Yeah.
How am I having a brain fart on this?
Telltale?
Anyway,
the
there was
episodic
Telltale.
one, right? Or
Telltale. That's it.
Or Lucasfilm, because they released the remastered stuff.
Yeah, that's right. So all of them actually, all the adventure games, they have really nice achievements because they encourage you to go after like funny cutscenes that they made and things like that.
Somebody in
like
chat just
like that.
admitted they got Doritos Dash of Destruction for the easy 200 gamer score. I have literally never bought anything with the idea of these are going to be easy achievements in my life. I just, like, my brain just doesn't grasp that.
Not even the easiest set of achievements you can get.
I think Doritos was free, though. I think it was. Or no, I'm thinking of Crash Course. It's a Doritos game. It has to be free.
It was free. I still wouldn't think about, like, downloading something because it's an easy score. Like,
it's when you have a problem like I did. Yeah.
I mean, that's good that you know
Jackie,
what is going to be, like, a problem for you. It just...
So, Jackie...
I got a drill.
Are you saying that years ago you would have bought Avatar: The Last Airbender?
You know what? I didn't do that. At least I did not do that.
Right?
What are you talking about?
So it had 1,000 achievement points in it, right? And you could stand on the first screen and literally like just attack out into space and get all 1,000 points.
Yeah, it's like you thought Toby Huss's achievements were comically low effort. This was like third troll team is a banger and a half. But yeah, the achievements in Avatar were literally 5 achievements worth 100 points each, and yeah, just do this a certain amount of times.
And it was always the same.
What am I doing? Gotta do Gear 3.
It was always the same one too. Like you could do it, and it wasn't even like do the special attack or anything. Like, you could do it by just like hitting A like 100 times.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I wonder, like, the programmers just didn't either, and they were making some kind of commentary.
I kind of love that. Honestly, I can
Human commentary
appreciate.
is pretty fun, yeah.
I do think that
You
one
played
of the
it-
few achievements that I have gotten is the Stanley Parable achievement, where you don't play the game for what, 7 years, something like that.
7 years.
Yeah.
I
Those are
believe
fun,
I
too.
have that achievement. And that's like the only one that I cared about. Seriously.
Yeah, I love those. The funny achievements are great. Just, yeah, being creative, basically. Forget, how do I do this? I want to do this now. Oh, I know how. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we
Is
go.
that not how?
You found it! Yeah.
This is just some coins, but it's like very cool to show off.
Uh-oh.
But that, you know what? We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
I love it. What happened? What?
There you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I shouldn't be digging for coins anyway. I gotta show a lot more, as much of the game as I can in an hour. And like the store doesn't have like, it gives you those items that you can use to like drill through the really hard parts. But those kind of, the reason that why those are locked off in the store is because they let you skip huge parts of the levels.
Ah, gotcha.
Um,
These enemies are definitely doing a little more dodging of the drill, like
Yeah,
you
they
said
got
was
the-
happening. Yeah.
Electrocution and stuff. Yeah, you can't just do a Chun-Li kick against like an electrocuted Blanca. That's my metaphor. That's a good metaphor. Yeah, it's this. You know, the game starts to get really fun when you start doing this kind of stuff here. Like when you're using your drill to bounce and jump.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, didn't quite get that, but that's fine.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's difficult.
Like, I like that, like the way of chaining the different drill attacks that you have here. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, it can get pretty technical. In all the story stages, like it never gets too difficult. But there are extra stages to unlock, and as you can imagine, like they are able to design some levels where you just gotta like drill and boost and drill and boost and do everything perfectly. And it's
Steal the
actually really
diamond.
fun.
I mean, the ruby. Steal it. Come on. Oh my gosh. Well, it's harder
Yeah.
to steal it when somebody's there.
So you murder them and then steal it.
Yeah, murder. That's a good solution here. Oh,
I
evil
forgot
mega
about
boss.
Krug. I
Good.
remembered the hot cop gal, but Krug, the actual main villain of the game, I forgot. No, he's an alien.
Somebody in chat is saying that their kid just started this game and he's rabid for it. I can
Yeah.
sort of see like how this would be a really fun game to start playing, because it's an idea that I haven't really seen too much. It still is like at its core a platformer. It's got some very light puzzle elements to it, but a lot of it is like execution and. But
Yeah.
you still don't have to go like super fast either. It's
Game Freak never really makes a like just standard platformer game, or you know, they try to bend the rules in some way every
Yeah.
time. And I really appreciate that. I wish people play their I'm not going to say their Pokemon because I'm done with that bit, but their Pokemon games. I wish people would. Wish more people heard of them because they're all really good. I mean, none of them ever did well. You know, I'm glad. You know, despite that, Nintendo keeps letting them make them every once in a while.
yeah. I'm just taking a look at other things they made. They made a game recently called Little Town Hero.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one, so I need to look that up now.
Interesting. Yeah, it came out on Switch, PS4, Windows, Xbox.
Is that their most
Let's-
recent one?
As far as I can see, that's their most recent one. Yeah, it looks like it might be... What does it look like? I don't even know. I don't know what genre it is. Sorry.
That's good.
Maybe.
Sometimes it can be hard to tell.
It is. It says it's an RPG. Let's see. No need to fight weak monsters repeatedly to level grind. Instead, it focuses on having good strategies, apparently, for each boss fight. Okay.
Sounds like a great Game Freak theme to me, yeah.
Soundtrack is by Toby Fox.
Oh! Well, there you go.
Someone says that they've heard it's pretty mediocre, but heck, it's got Toby Fox doing the music. Why not go support it, you know? Let's see, they make
maybe it's a play it on sale kind of game. Oops, forgot to press the...
Play it on sale, yeah, that sounds like about right. Giga Wrecker, a 2D action-adventure game where you play as Reika, a girl who has the ability to manipulate debris and explore a world invaded by an army of evil robots. Okay.
Tricky.
From what I see, that's a Windows game.
Oh my goodness, what do you do that for? Windows?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
I'm not even... Do I even acknowledge this question? Do you have Windows? Are you Linux person? Are you a Linux person?
I actually do have... I have Parallels.
Oh, wait, no. This is Mac.
This is Mac.
Oh, you're...
I'm planning to get a gaming PC just to help me stream and stuff, but for now, this works well enough. I forget how to do this. I shouldn't run right into the boss when he's already dead, should I? No, I shouldn't do that.
Probably not, no. Game Freak also made a game called Tembo, the Badass Elephant.
Yeah. I've never played that, but I love the name.
Okay, I love that.
Is that for DS, I think, or something like that?
PS4, Windows, and Xbox One.
Oh, well, I can buy that then.
Yeah.
I got an Xbox One.
It looks like a fairly standard platformer. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's too special, but I don't know. It might be worth checking out. But yeah, it is nice that the Pokemon Company is able to put out things that aren't just Pokemon every once in a while. It's just...
No, the Pokemon Company puts out Pokemon games. Game Freak puts out things that aren't Pokemon.
That's right.
Okay, but if Game Freak develops it, who is the Pokemon Company?
They own all the rights to Pokemon.
But they don't develop anything.
No, they get Game Freak to develop it.
Then Pokemon Company makes nothing. They make nothing.
Yeah, they don't make things. Oh, I forgot about this. The cool explosion that's literally a background that they zoom in on. It's just so great.
Zoom. Oh, I love that.
We at 41 seconds. Okay. We will not get to the hot cop, but I'll play a little of stage 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Like we're 42 minutes in. We've got about an hour expected, after which we are jumping to some other fun stuff like pro pinball. Have you ever wanted to be a pro
pinball fever going on? I've noticed.
There's a lot of pinball fever going on these days. Yeah.
Pinball's great.
We gotta have another one of the tournament days, Corndan. That was a lot of fun.
Sure, Cat can arrange it.
By the way, yeah, you managed to beat that boss with like 1 HP left. That was really
I wasn't doing too
close. I didn't want to point that out, but I was like, I think that, you know, things could be very, very close there. You clutched.
I made it very exciting, though, yes.
Just like with the drill dozer, using the clutch and shifting gears, you shifted.
That's right.
Past gear 3, you went to like gear 5. Yeah.
Man, that'd be cool. That doesn't happen in this game, unfortunately, but that'd be cool if it did, now that you mention it. They unlocked the 4th gear. Hold on a second.
It's like unlocking the 7th chakra in video games, except this is the 4th gear.
Okay, I can't afford the energy tank. So you got energy tanks like Metroid here. Eventually the game does get kind of harder, so...
What's funny, though, is that, like,
Not
as you
hard.
go higher up in gears, most of the time it doesn't really become more powerful, it just becomes faster, and torque
Yeah, that's
goes
right.
down. So it's like higher gears, probably not going to be using them in any sort of machinery at all. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this game is actually inaccurate, and having the lowest gear
Oh, no.
would probably... Yeah, I'm sorry that this game is inaccurate. Having the lowest gear might be sufficient.
Learned something.
Like, it might be slower, but it'll get through things. I don't know. Then again, Corndan's more the engineer than I am. Are there some cases that I'm not thinking about here? Do you have information about gears that I
Well,
don't know?
I mean, it's less about gears, more about the material that you're drilling into,
Okay.
right? So
Go that way.
you might want to run at a very low feed rate, you know, like pushing your drill into stuff, right? But a very high drill speed to go through very hard materials.
Oh, so in some cases, fast but moving slow is a better option.
Correct.
Interesting.
sense.
Do you know what materials that might be more useful with?
Hardened steel.
Okay.
I mean, Jill does slow down when she drills, so... You know,
This might be
maybe
slightly
it's not as
accurate,
unrealistic as
then.
we thought. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I don't know where she's hiding that drill, so you know it's still probably not realistic.
Best not to think about it.
Like, look, there's nowhere to hide that drill.
There are 3 categories of gears: metal, guilty, and mad. Okay. Cool. Thank you, chat.
It's true, though.
Of war. I guess of war is one of the subcategories. Although I don't even know what gears they use.
Guilty.
Do they use guilty gears of war?
I don't know about that. I'm
I
just saying
feel
that's
like
the kind of gear I
every
am.
gear in war is guilty in some way, you know?
Yeah!
Oh, you know what? Justin actually had a project that he had worked on. It never got fully finished, but basically a clock that's made out of paper. You make paper gears. It uses everything is paper. And it's like a really cool little project, and technically, like, if you finish everything, it should work just like a normal clock. It's just that everything's made out of paper.
I see. So, like, Labo clock, kind of.
Like what?
Well, like, yeah. Oh, you know what? That's
Yes,
esoteric
kind
now,
of.
isn't it? Nintendo Labo. Remember that? Anyone remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
Please.
that existed. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it looked kind of cool, and that it would probably disappear like as soon as it got released.
I mean, I think it's a cool idea. I also only have a 7-year-old though, which means it would get destroyed real fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. People are asking what the timing mechanism is on the clock. It does have
paper.
a paper pendulum, and like, I think the one thing that you would have to use in order to make it work that's not paper is adding weights to the different weight system.
So
But-
it's just a lot of paper.
I think you have to have, like, I don't know if you're going to get paper heavy enough for it to, like, function the right way.
I can go stick like a ream of paper on it. It's fine.
I didn't just go the wrong direction, by the way.
Wow. It's all good. It's all good. We're here for the drill dozers. We're drill dozing everywhere. Drill doze here, drill doze there. Ooh,
How did they rebuild that so fast?
I mean,
robots.
they've just got like 15 of them. right? It just drops down from the ceiling.
If you need defenses, you gotta have backup defenses, okay? Especially if you're hiding something as precious as a single diamond. Why do you even care about this diamond so much? Like, does it have magical abilities, or is it just pretty?
I think it does have some magic, yes. We don't care about that. It's just like a keepsake from our dad.
I don't know. Maybe it's
aliens.
a quantum gemerald, right? That has powers.
A quantum gemerald? Is that what you just said?
That is what I said.
I hate it.
Futurama?
Apparently not that episode. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been through all of Futurama. I need to do that one day.
Yeah.
Well, you should, because it's amazing.
I went through all of King of the Hill, though, and that shocked me. It was so good.
King of the Hill is actually super clever.
Yeah, like, my parents wouldn't let us watch it when I was young. Sure, we could watch The Simpsons, but we couldn't watch King of the Hill. I think
You know why?
I mean, King of the Hill does something that's really hard to do, and it makes, fairly conservative people look nice.
Well, because...
And, people say...
Because he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, after seeing King of the Hill, as an adult, I was like, this is like 50,000 times cleaner than any Simpsons episode. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck? This is so weird. But yeah, it's actually a really good show. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that despite all of the, like, having grown up in a really rural place, there are plenty of somewhat relatable characters in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in Houston and Austin, but that was still... We got some out of that. Yeah. Oh, I need that drill. I need that Gear 3. Yeah, it's like one of the old time. It's a pity that the Fox passed on their continuation. I think they wanted to do where like Bobby was an adult and all that. Like that would have actually been an interesting way to continue King of the Hill, I think. But Fox.
I'm glad they didn't.
Nah. Ultimately, yeah.
I think it's fine that it ended.
Like a lot of the shows that continue and that get canceled and then come back, they kind of disappoint me, like more often than not. Not always, but
yeah,
it seems to happen a lot. And I'd hate to see that happen with King of the Hill.
Yeah, honestly, uh-oh.
Oops, I forgot to get in the third gear. Oh no.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, both Brittany and Tom Petty. I believe I almost forgot Tom Petty's name.
I think it's something that is like really notable. It's a very good show that surprisingly has some depth of character, despite like the whole subject matter where you would expect everything to be like full of characters. But like they are characters, but they still have some depth to it, and it's cool. I just think like. I grew up in Utah. I still live in Utah. And as much as you want to think, like, that there are stereotypes in areas, there are also, like, some people who fit some stereotypes but are more complicated than that, Yeah. It's...
kind of like what the show was initially about and made for and held on to it pretty well. It's like, a conservative guy living in times that are getting more... enlightened, and the first thing that happens in the series, he has an Asian neighbor, and he's got to, deal with that, like, because for him he has to deal with it, and things like that.
But also,
and then he becomes a better person out of these things,
Yeah.
And that's kind of it's just a really good, premise for a show, and
yeah, I like it. So there you go. I guess TV recommendation if you've never watched King of the Hill, give it a shot. The early episodes feel not quite as good. I'd say maybe I
think the original episodes were they're definitely done like in a different like less digital style, I think, than the rest.
Oh,
So
they're hideous.
yeah,
Actually, the episodes are still good. It's just that if you want to see some of the ugliest season 1 art for any cartoon out there, King of the Hill and The Simpsons, those two.
yeah, all the most memorable screen caps, though. Like, you know, it's the one that the Boggle Champion came from. So
Boggle
we have Dallas
Championship was
Salad.
when they actually. Oh my gosh, good old YouTube poop. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
the things is still making YouTube poop, and it's still amazing. I just want y'all to know.
I love that one, the first one.
But no, like she's done. Yeah, the thing, she has done some fantastic recent YouTube poops that don't rely a lot on like the terrible stuff that shows up in a lot of them. She's just great.
Oh, yeah. Check her out. Because, yeah, like, I've seen other YouTube poops, and, yeah, none of them really impressed me as much as the King of the Hill one, so... If
Yep.
if the original one is still doing it, you know, check her out for sure.
Yeah, she is. The YouTube channel specifically is The Things 2, the number 2 at the end. And that's DA The Things. It's also nice because occasionally you see memes that pop up that came from speedrunning or gaming. It's very obvious that she is also very much either part of the LGBT community or at least very supportive.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't really see that in a lot of trash comedy on YouTube. So having trash comedy that's affirming is great. I love me some good trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the next boss. I'm hoping so. 'Cause
Maybe. Yeah.
we
I
just
think
got
we're
like a
almost
little
there.
we just got like a little foreshadowing there. If you can remove the screws to destroy their machines, and so yes, of course, that's gonna play into the next boss here.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were talking about sus, Justin. Yes. Woos. Yeah, the biggest one that like pretty much everybody knows is called Hank of the Hill. But all of the modern stuff is so good. Okay. Anyways, I'm off of that
We're gonna
topic
watch the
now.
actual-
Justin just
yeah,
had
yeah.
to chime in. Oh, she is trans?
oh, he's
Oh, okay, she's trans.
oh no,
Which
cool.
is, yeah, part of the reason why her stuff is so LGBT friendly. Yeah.
nice.
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say that, but Justin knows. He's supports her on Patreon.
It is something you have to be 100% sure on before you say it. Yes. What am I doing?
Oh no, what are you doing?
I don't know. Kill the fish.
What am I doing? I forget how to do this. Oh, right. Okay.
Aha.
There's statues up there. It's a puzzle.
Puzzle is.
Drill down or something.
I don't know.
It's been a minute.
Left, right, left. There's only one that's right.
That's
Okay.
right. I remember now.
Ah.
This is a really weird thing that comes up in the game. Sometimes you have to like move objects around, and it doesn't really mesh well with the platforming, but it's there.
Oh. I'm back.
Why did I do that? I knew I wasn't supposed to do that, and I did it anyway.
It happens
You
to
did
the
it.
best of us.
Where do I go? This way.
I mean, it looks like a
I'm
way
trying
to
to rush
go.
to the boss at this point, so I'm
We're
avoiding all
almost
these
there.
extra
We're
goodies.
almost there. Uh-oh. This looks like it might be the entrance to a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe ours just nukes.
Die, clowns. Yeah.
You don't
I'm
belong
not-
in this world.
Clowns never belong in this world. Let's be real here. Unless there's Cirque du Soleil clowns.
Yeah.
Those are like the most
are
acceptable clowns in the world. Yeah.
Man, I saw one of those with my parents, and it was so awkward.
It was awkward?
It was a very, very lewd Cirque du Soleil, let me just say.
Oh, baby.
I can watch it with my parents now, but I was pretty young at the time. Okay, when I talk about enemies getting smart on you, this is one that I really...
Yeah, drill his butt. Yeah,
Yeah.
Take that, dog. Is this the boss?
No. He's just a regular enemy, but,
Oh, but I
a
like
very
him.
annoying one. I think this is the boss right here. I think they're having a little trouble here.
There we go.
We're gonna have time for this boss, and like that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's make it count.
Yeah, got robot. Blah 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 blah. Ooh,
When it turns
this
red,
game
get
has
ready to
really
dodge.
good animations. I like it.
Yeah, they're very cute. Like, it's a Game Freak game, but it's not Sugimori art, as you probably noticed. It's one of the other Pokemon artists. I think they designed Wobbuffet, among others.
Wobbuffet is awesome.
Wobbuffet's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
One of the best Pokemon creators, basically. But I haven't seen them design any other game, like, be the main artist of any other game except this one, which is a shame, because it's really cute.
I like it. Well, yeah.
Like, I love Ken Sugimori, but it'd be nice to see more.
Oh, he
more talent
punched
from
your
him, too.
butt.
He does everything. That's right. I forgot. You have to jump over this one.
Sorry,
Alright,
come here,
alright,
clown.
alright. Am I supposed to lure him or something? I think. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. That's it. That's it. Okay. He punches. You do this. Then he does that.
Ah, I do love like
I
the
got it.
auto.
I remember.
It's not quite auto aim, but it automatically positions you. Like if you hit a little bit too high or too low, you just sort of slide into the right position.
Yeah, it's very helpful for klutzy gamers like me, for sure. And there we go.
We're done.
We did it.
Everybody,
That's
we have
We have
defeated
beaten Drill Dozer.
Drill Dozer, 100% completed, all achievements. We're through. Oh my gosh, this was a very adorable game. I loved it.
Yeah, highly recommended. Anybody who could find a way to get it. I don't think you can buy it on the Wii U anymore, so you might have to emulate it. But you can find a way to play it, do it. It's very, very great.
Yeah, if there is somewhere that it is being sold and people know about that, feel free to go ahead and share that in chat. I do love to support the devs whenever they are still selling the games that they made. Whether they are high quality games like this or some of the lower quality games that we sometimes see show up, I love it. I love games, and devs should definitely get the props that they deserve. So yeah, fantastic game here, and great job showing us through a couple of the worlds here.
It was a lot of fun.
jaqqqln, are you streaming anything else these days? You said that you've had a little bit of a break.
I haven't since August, but hopefully I will start now. Now that this stream has pumped me up. So
Yeah.
like I was thinking of maybe tonight, but I can't promise anything. I can never promise anything. I should mention
that.
I did have rotator cuff surgery. That's one of the reasons I haven't been playing games much. So I can play like a certain amount before it gets tired. So there's that. So but we'll
that's
see. We'll see.
understandable.
Sometime
Yeah.
soon, I'll just say, and maybe the game I'll play will be either just a playthrough of East, since that's my go-to game, or I was thinking of playing Freedom Planet because the sequel came out, and I realized it's one of those things where a sequel comes out and you realize you've had the original for many, many years and never played it. So maybe I'll stream that. That might be fun.
That's
It looks like a
live.
great game. So
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, best of luck. I hope that you're feeling a little bit better. And Linkums, do not suggest Mario Party. Oh my gosh. No Mario Party
no.
for you for a year.
Turbo controller for me, please.
Well, cool. Yeah, we'll see you later. Hopefully you send in another game. We would love to have you back in the future.
All right. Yeah, I will definitely think of many. So
Yay. Okay, take
care, y'all.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Corndan. I want to be a drill dozer when I grow up.
I'm sure you do, bro.
Okay, let's go to the red room, and hopefully Namington is able to join us in just a second. Oh, I see a Namington here. Hello there. You are muted if you're trying to talk, by the way.
I was muted on purpose. I got it now.
Aha, it was on purpose. See, I don't always know. I like to give the benefit of a doubt, just in case. Let me go ahead and make sure everything is up and running just fine. How are you doing today?
Pretty good today. Last month was a little rough, but things are better now.
Oh no. Yeah, I hope whatever was going on. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but yeah, things are going better this month. That is good.
Yeah, it's not that I'm unwilling to, but it's not the most appropriate thing for family-friendly streams.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, with that said, I hope that a little pinball action can turn the skies blue for everybody here. I'm not hearing audio. Should I be hearing audio right now?
I probably accidentally messed it up. Or maybe the audio just looped. Let's see here. Uh-oh. There it goes.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, I do hear it.
There that long.
Let me go ahead and turn it down a little bit. There we go. I think I hear it just fine. And we have Pro Pinball. Pro Pinball Big Race USA is what the name of the game is, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
What does that mean? What are we racing?
A taxi,
It's
actually.
big.
A taxi?
Yep.
Okay.
You're a taxi driver, and apparently you're going to participate in a race, among other things. This is a very ridiculous pinball table. It has a lot of potential if you have a lot of skill.
Really?
It's pretty forgiving.
Okay.
It's not super easy to lose your ball, but getting a high score requires you to actually be good.
I kind of like that.
There's a lot of ramps and almost nothing in the center of the table. And it has a flipper on the top left and on the top right.
Okay.
And of course at the bottom. And almost any shot on this table can be done with almost any flipper. It's just not necessarily easy.
Yeah, I like that. That you don't have to, you have to think about what you're doing. That's exciting.
How pinball goes.
Yeah. Well, I think we're ready whenever you are. I'm ready to go Big Race USA.
Got my ball ready to launch, I guess. So.
Sweet. Give me a countdown and I'll start the timer.
3, 2, 1, go. So I'm not any good at this because I haven't played it in years or something. I just made sure it runs. And I've practiced a tiny bit.
Nice.
But I'm going to have fun, I think. I have no idea what my estimate was. It doesn't matter.
15 minutes.
Yeah, you gave us 15 minutes, which...
Okay, that's plenty of time to, So if you're really good at this table, you could probably be playing it for an hour without, duplication.
Really?
Rather than, you wouldn't be just, making the same shots over and over. You would be doing different things the entire time because it has really long-term goals. So this
Open the trunk.
Either get money or open the trunk. Opening the trunk is basically always worth it because even if you get nothing, you have a chance of getting a lot. There, I got 20 million points. Which
That's
is actually
a lot of points. At least for me.
It's a pretty good chunk. You're not just getting 20 million points by flipping the ball around. You have to actually do something.
Yeah.
This table is very color-coded. The lit arrows tell you a lot by color. And I accidentally activated multi-ball at the wrong time, but that's okay.
It's never a wrong time for multi-ball.
Well, I suppose that's fine. This is a table where you definitely don't want to activate multi-ball early if you can help it, because you can either, for this particular multi-ball, you can get 2, 3, or 4 balls. And you see those red flashing arrows? Those are the jackpot. If you have 3 balls, there are 3 of them. If you have 4 balls, there are 4 of them. And then after you complete all those, you can knock down a target, basically, and do it. I just lost my ball because I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention, which is fine. there are consistent things on this table that if you aren't very confident, you can do them pretty reliably, like activating that multi-ball I just did.
Okay.
You can do it anytime you want. All you have to do is hit the taxi over and over while you're at a certain stage, and then you shoot that top left ramp that was flashing yellow a minute ago.
I love that the center thing that protects your ball is called airbag. In the center hole, the center.
Yeah, there are a lot of nice little touches. Like that's called the U-turn, and it goes around the cop car. And whenever you're on the road section of the table, making a U-turn causes the cops to come after you.
Oh no!
Because making a U-turn on the interstate is not something you're supposed to do.
Well, don't do it on the interstate. Do it elsewhere.
Take me to the gym.
Sometimes you just need to do it on the interstate.
Sometimes.
I have never done a U-turn on the interstate.
So this is the objective type thing. There are a bunch of different ones. It's not the same every time. So for this one, I have to just hit switches, any of them, and then it'll have me try to shoot the cop. Like now you see a ramp popped up in front of the cop car, there's a white arrow in front of it, so I need to hit that. Which, it's not super easy, but it's not the hardest thing in the world.
Okay.
I can shoot my ball. There's a timer in the bottom left corner that tells me how long I actually have to do it. If I shoot any scoops or saucers, it pauses the timer temporarily because you don't have access to your ball.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. And I missed it. So I got nothing, basically. But you can do that several times. And you get lots of points.
The
There's
Oval
other
Speedway
things you get.
Challenge! Woo!
So yeah, so now I have to shoot those particular ramps within 25 seconds. That top right one, oopsie. The one by the taxi is extremely difficult to hit because you have to do that one with the top left flipper. There's really just no way you're doing this. Which means you have to get the ball to your top left.
Skill shot.
See, I can do that whenever I've launched the ball. Because doing it any other time, okay, on the road section. So, there's a different multi-ball on this that isn't by shooting the taxi, it's by making the U-turn. That's the ball. But there's also video mode if I shoot the taxi. Oopsie. Forgot that the ball loops back around that whenever you shoot it from an angle. There's a lot of stuff that can change at the top of the table. You can't really see it behind the matrix, but those different ramps up there can go different places.
I got magic tire.
A monster truck duel.
Yep.
Uh-oh, watch
So,
out!
The thing I have to do is shoot these various... Oops. And do it quickly. I am not doing so. Talking while playing a complicated pinball table is not the easiest thing.
Yeah,
You know.
understandable.
But I'm not claiming to be any good at it, so I'm not too worried.
You're doing just fine. So from what I can see, this game did come out for PC and for PS1.
Yep, I was gonna play the PC version, but my computer exploded the other day right after being informed that I was playing. And I have
Oh no!
idea. Hopefully the stream is still working.
Yeah, it's still going.
Wow.
It was stuttering a little bit, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, that was on my end. The game.
Oh no!
It's a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
It doesn't like multi-ball sometimes. So I just lost that because I was too slow.
It's all good, and you know,
And
sometimes got a lot of U-turns, and you got a city, one whole city.
Yeah, so there's the map in the center there. You start over there in like Washington,
Nice
and
one.
the goal is
yeah.
to get to California. And there are different paths you can take as indicated on the lines. Oh, I got a high score of some kind. How exciting! Let's just put in my initials here. But anyhow, you have to complete a city objective, like the speed hump thing that I screwed up. And then you get on the road in order to get to the next city, and then you do a city objective. And you just keep doing that until you get all the way across the country. Along the way, I'm just going to go ahead and start that game here. Along the way, you're supposed to be completing those city objectives quickly so that you get these big race boosters, so that you can do better in the big race. Additionally, there's a shop, and you need to go there and buy upgrades for your car so that you can win the race more easily.
I love that. Like,
it's
there are a
extremely
lot of
long term.
complicated ideas in this.
Weird ideas.
Yeah, and some of the stuff carries between balls, like the city that you're in or whether you're on the road.
Yep.
If you're on the road and you lose a ball, you start the next city. And like various lights that are lit, depending upon which ones they are, they may stay lit.
That's gotta be a wrong time.
But anyhow, so during missions, white arrows are the things you need to shoot. And this one's pretty easy. I'm gonna probably screw it up, but this one's a pretty easy one.
Yes.
Because those are mostly the easiest shots on the game. That was unintentional, but it's what I needed to do.
It
Whatever.
works. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, just take credit for whatever happens, you know? Oh,
There I lost the
no.
ball. So another thing I guess I can point out is down there in the bottom right corner, you may see where it says boost, and the button was flashing red when it's doing
Yes.
the mission. If you hit the launch button during a mission, it hits every target on the board, all of them at once. And that's
Okay.
useful. So if you have like, 5 targets you're supposed to be hitting, well, oops, you can just hit the nitro boost and hit all of them, and then complete the jackpot objective that comes afterwards. Lost the ball again.
Wow. Well, it's pinball.
Oh,
On this table, if you lose the ball, it's probably your fault. Just in general. Like, it can go straight down the center, but most of the time that's because you made a shot you shouldn't have. Most of the angles on this point away from the center, and pretty far away from the drains, so you're mostly losing the ball because you screwed up, not because the table's mean or anything like that, because this table's very friendly.
Yeah, I played
there's
that
a lot to do
fishing.
on it,
I played
but-
that fishing table that
Yeah,
Flannel
fish
Cat
tail.
had us play it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
I
tell
got
you.
fourth in that tournament.
it's easier to play that one live, by the way,
Magnificent.
like on a real table.
Really?
Yep, Minicorn and I did about a month ago.
Well, that's good to know.
I've never
destroyed
played
me.
on
A lot of
it,
them do.
for sure. Oops.
We went and played a lot of pinball.
So basically, I'm just
Minicorn
gonna
likes
keep starting games until you tell me to stop, basically, because I have no idea how much time's passing or anything. I
All
had
right,
no particular objective.
we've got probably one more set that we can go through just fine. One more trio of
Yeah,
balls.
I'll try to actually get video mode to happen this time, because it's about here in your car. Well, the thing in Fishtails where you're like shooting the boats and stuff. It's like that, except you're knocking cars off the road, and eventually the cops come after you, and you can knock them off the road too to get an extra ball.
Yes. Haha.
So this is the store. I don't have enough money to do anything, so I could get a fortune cookie, which is useless with my lottery ticket, which, hey, maybe I'll win. I didn't. Oh well. But if you have more money, that's where you can buy the upgrades, and if you have a whole bunch of money, you can, buy the extra ball. That only went down the middle because of me. That was just me fiddling with the ball up there poorly, so it went down the middle. Totally preventable. So you may notice on this table you can't just catch the ball anywhere you want, like on some tables. You
Yeah.
can catch it from, like, whenever it spits it out of places, you can catch it. Like, if I'm gonna catch it here, I can basically do that. But you're not just like making it stop dead. None of the angles are really good. Oh right, I'm supposed to shoot the next. Dang it! Get the ball back up there.
Yeah,
Alright.
this actually, like,
Dang it! Missed it again.
for
Nope.
the time that this came out, this looks pretty good. Like 1998, as far as I can see,
Yeah.
And for PlayStation, like I can see this coming out, but like all of the physics just seem very smooth.
Combo.
Oh yeah. It plays just like a real table. I mean, that was the point.
Yeah, it's
And
just,
as
I
you
have
can
played
see,
a lot of
even-
pinball games that do not play like real pinball games.
And even though it's a video game pinball, they specifically have it only do things that regular pinball tables can do. There's nothing out of the ordinary here at all. It's got a lot more like video game stuff going on behind it, like having all the internal objectives, but you can do that on regular pinball tables. Oh, I don't remember how to activate video mode. Oh, I screwed up. Hit my flippers in the wrong order.
It happens to the best of us.
I played this a lot as a kid because I had this game. I never got particularly good at it, but It was a lot of fun all the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The ones that I played the most when I was a kid, first off, Balls of Steel, the Duke Nukem pinball table. There were 5 tables that came with it, and I loved playing those. I didn't play the Duke Nukem table as much as the other 4 tables that were on the set. And then there was one that was definitely like some rock band themed. I can't remember what it was, but it like, oh my gosh, Harbus, thank you for the raid, and glad to have y'all here. Harbus played on the grudge match last weekend, and it was a lot of fun. We're just having our weekly Tuesday show, and by weekly I mean most weeks, and by most weeks I mean some weeks
when we feel like it.
Yeah, if things are too busy, then we don't have it. But yeah, welcome everybody.
Oh, I know that I played a lot of Pinball on the NES, and that other Nintendo pinball game on the NES that's got like Mario in it. I don't remember what the game was called. I think it's just called Pinball. I really like the NES Pinball. It's really good.
Yeah, you've got a couple more minutes if you have more to show us.
Well, I'll try.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Because I've been doing very poorly. There's a lot of things you can do, and I've been doing like nothing. Like I've managed to start like 2 missions. Like here, let's see what I get. Oh, this is like the hardest one in the whole game. Is you have to shoot that moving target. Wherever the white arrow happens to be at that moment is what you've got to hit. Oh, nope, that was too soon.
Well, that's
no big deal. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an annoying mechanic for... Oh, no! Thank you, Pinball. Thank you. Being rude, Pinball. How could you?
I could nudge the table, but I don't like doing that. It just feels like wrong.
I have only recently started to use nudge mechanics in pinball tables. I just don't like do it. I don't like do it. Yeah, that's English.
You don't like do it?
I don't like do it.
You do the thing.
Don't like do the thing. But it's a legit mechanic. It's just, and it lets you do it a certain number of times. Usually, like, you can get away with nudging twice without being in trouble.
It like crazy on this table. Like, a lot. Well, here, let's see.
Welcome aboard.
Let's see if I can figure out what button I got it set to here. You can see a little bit. I'm shaking the table, but
oh,
you can
yeah,
do it like 10 or 15 times. You can do it a lot. Like, here, I'll just lose my ball with it. Look at me shaking this table. Warning.
Uh-oh. Danger!
I'm still shaking it.
Danger!
Easy.
Danger.
Danger, danger.
Stranger danger?
No, just danger, danger.
I'm trying to tilt it, but it just doesn't want to.
Danger! Danger!
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there we go.
There we go! That is time, everybody. We have tilted.
I'm doing.
That was
I love that it
amazing.
laughs at you, too. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't get to show off basically anything, but that's my fault. But I really like this table a lot. There is a lot going on in this table. If you're good at pinball and you learn to be good at this table, there is a stupid amount of stuff you can do.
Yeah,
like
that's what it looks
billions
like.
of points. Literally billions. The replay is at 100 million, which is significant, but you can get over 1 billion. Like,
Wow.
there are consistent ways to get extra balls. You can get multi-ball all the time if you want to, as long as you're not terrible.
Yeah.
And if you get the jackpots reliably, those are often worth 25 million every time around. And during multi-ball, you can just chain it together, because it's like 5 million per shot, and then you get another 5 million for the fifth thing usually, so that's 25. But then you can just do it over and over. But that's not easy because you have to successfully shoot a bunch of different targets. They're the same ones each time for the same kind of multi-ball. But there's a lot to do. There's more than one kind of multi-ball. There's actually like 4 different kinds in this. Well, there's actually more than that, but there's 4 main kinds.
Yeah.
And they're different. They have different rules. You do different things. this is a very complicated table, even though it's just several rooms, basically.
Yeah, with that said, this looks pretty good. Again, for when it came out, fairly sophisticated pinball table for the late 90s, especially in a digital form. But it stays very true to the idea of physical pinball tables. I love it. And I love that we've been seeing a wider variety of pinball here.
But you can actually knock the ball up into the glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Like if it's really coming down super fast and you smack it with the pinball, the flipper at just the right point to, impart maximum force, it often knocks it up in the air and hits the glass and it makes a sound.
It
doesn't
love
break
that.
the glass, but
well,
this is a great game, basically.
That's awesome. We're going to have to move on. Thank you so much, Namington, for showing this off. And I'm glad that you've submitted a lot of games. We'll probably have you back soonish.
Thanks for having me. I've got a lot of things I can play.
All right. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, everybody. This is Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brossentia variety show. Again, thank you for the Raiders from Harbis's stream. This show is specifically having people come show off what they've been playing. We have speedrunners, we have casual players, we have people who just want to do a showcase, we have people going for high score attempts. Basically, the only rule here is that people don't make us bored. Up next, we've got Family Feud, a 2010 edition that Linkums is going to be playing. I know nothing about this version, but let's go talk to Linkums and find out.
We're going to go find out.
Yeah. Hello there, Linkums, and welcome to the show. Good to have you, like always.
Hi, how are you doing? Oh yeah, my wife is here too.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hello.
are you ready to be feuding? Are you angry? I'm angry.
Grr.
But yeah, everybody, if you have a game in mind that you would like to show off on the show, type !DMUB in chat. That will show you all of the episodes that we've had up to this point, all of the games that we've had on the show. It will also have a link to the signups if you would like to sign up. We love to have both veterans and new streamers alike come here. And I think a few people, when they showed up, it was the first time that they've ever streamed anything. So, yeah, you don't have to be a veteran at all. We would love to have you come on the show. Now, Family Feud 2010 edition. Oh my gosh,
I'm going to say, I already hate that looks like you.
It does.
Like, that is Uncanny Valley. And, yeah.
Yeah, Linkums, you have your wife with us. What should we call you? Not
Zeldums.
just Linkums, what? Zeldums?
Yeah, it's Zeldums and Linkums.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Oh
she
my
looks
gosh.
like she looks basically like this. Not quite as dark.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can dig the hairstyle. I like that.
It's like Lime Cat.
Yeah, there was we have a question a day book. What celebrity does your partner look like was one of the questions, and I said Lime Cat.
What's a lime cat?
If you
don't know
Google
what Lime Cat is?
cat, it's a cat with a lime peel on top of its head.
Oh my gosh. I love it. That hairstyle, isn't that like a bob? Isn't that what the hairstyle's called?
No, I just showed them a picture and said I want this, and that's what happened.
Okay, let me see if
She
I
didn't
can
show them the lime cat picture,
No,
though.
not the Lime Cat.
I'm sure I can pop this up on screen really fast. Maybe. I'm sure maybe I can do it.
Unfortunately, this character creation it just very luckily looked like me. There wasn't much I could do for you. You're basically my doppelganger.
There's Lime Cat, everybody.
There it is.
Yep. That's basically what I look like.
I love it.
This is
There's a lot worse celebrities you could look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could look like.
Everybody loves Lime Cat. What's wrong with this?
So this is about as close as I could get for a Brossentia character. Like, there's very little options.
Oh no.
For making a character.
Does not look like me like today at all. You gotta add like
How about this one?
100 pounds to him.
Yeah, there's no height or weight options. There's
so
no facial hair.
the There's no facial hair.
No.
I guess it's the Wii. They didn't believe in facial hair during that time.
Who do you want to be? This guy or the other guy?
No, give me the other guy.
This,
Yeah, give me
All
the
right.
one that quote unquote looks like me.
yeah.
His T-shirt.
What? He just had to have a different T-shirt than me, basically. So you could-
Somebody said that I have sweaty underboob in that shirt.
Right,
Shut
that's
up.
exactly what I'm thinking. It's suboptimal.
I do. So yeah, that's me. Okay.
All right. So the
That's
way this
fine.
game works,
TMI.
it's only 2-player, and so I got
Okay.
2 Wii remotes,
Oh no.
and so we're gonna try to do teams here with Zeldums and I on one team, and you and Corndan on the other team.
You didn't say I was gonna have to think today.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
Look, if I told you were going to think today, you'd be like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I would have canceled the show. Well, okay.
So, well, if I wanted to do this, I have to spring it on you.
Yeah. You can't possibly be bored when you're involved.
Oh my gosh,
Why?
yeah, it's impossible. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to
Okay.
destroy you. I lived
Okay.
when this game came out. 2010. I was alive.
Oh yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so the way it's gonna work, well, I mean that's just how it's gonna work, I guess. I'll input the answers for you. There is a swing the Wii remotes down to hit the buzzer at the beginning. I have both Wii remotes though, but I rigged up a script for you guys. If you yell "ah" in the Discord, it'll count as a Wii remote swing.
Wait, like all caps?
No, like with your voice.
Like,
Oh.
like yell.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm hitting next.
So like
Yeah, like that. That's perfect.
perfect.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just start time when we begin. This is
Alright,
gonna be a
it's-
full episode of Family Feud. Corndan,
At least.
you are my family.
I
Look at
know,
this loading.
and I'm worried about it.
It's time to play Family.
You guys ready to play Family Feud?
I'm ready.
Playing Family. Let's see player one's family.
Wait, so if I have an answer, what do I do?
We'll collaborate, I guess. We'll collaborate on our
Yeah.
answers.
That's a
Player
No, you don't have to.
Corndan. Which person are you?
I guess I'm
Giant hair man.
okay.
Are
You could be giant hair man.
Oh,
Okay,
it's me and Brossentia right here.
with a face-off?
let's do it.
Name a vehicle that's harder to operate than a car.
Eh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We surveyed
Wow.
100 people. Top 7 answers
It's
are
the
on
stream
board.
delay. I'm sorry. Oh, what's my answer?
What's your answer?
Can you an answer?
No, this one I'm gonna just do
Okay.
it. We're gonna say a forklift.
How about that?
That's the first thing that came to mind.
All right.
Oh, what do you got,
Me
Let's
and
do a plane.
Brossentia? A plane. Good.
Yeah.
Good
A
answer.
better answer than what's on the board.
It
Plane.
definitely
Show
is.
us the answer. Good
Oh, good
Yeah,
answer.
good
Oh, that's a good
answer.
answer.
Are
Good
you
answer.
gonna pass or play?
We gotta
You know-
play this one.
I figured so.
We know a lot of vehicles.
Will this family win the ball?
Passing
right.
is always a mistake.
All right. So about the thing, I was totally messing with you. That's not really how it works. I'm just swinging them at the same time. Okay.
Okay,
More answers?
Corndan, do you have one?
I
Here, I'll
mean,
pause and give you
We
extra
got
time.
we gotta go
Boat.
back and forth. A boat?
A boat. A boat.
Yeah, a boat.
All right.
Okay.
You only have a few seconds to answer.
Botox. Boat.
Let's
Oof.
hope
Cutting it
it's
close.
there.
Whoa, that was
Oh
What?
wow.
Sorry, not what we're looking
Sir.
It was a good answer.
yeah, I mean,
for. What do you think?
train.
Train.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever played the train
Was
simulator
that a
games?
good
yeah,
answer?
there's a lot of buttons on that.
Wow.
What the crap?
Now
It's
you've got
harder.
two strikes.
You
People
gotta think like a 2010
You're on
person.
track.
Family
Oh my
can steal.
gosh. What did people not want to drive
What do
in
you think?
2010?
I mean, a tank.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No,
tanks are
because we're
hard.
gonna win this one.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna win this
That
one.
answer? Yes.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Okay, we got it. Okay,
Surprising.
back to me. Let's
Let's
just do
hear
truck.
your answer.
Truck. It's harder
it's
than a
actually
car.
It's a little harder, not a whole
Yeah.
lot harder, but it's
No,
harder.
it is.
All
Oh, look at
It's
that.
It's like an
Yeah.
18-wheeler. That sounds difficult.
Right, they're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
How about a tractor?
That was my first thought for some
Yeah?
reason.
I've
Tractor.
driven a
Is it
tractor.
up there?
You tractor beam. Wow, now you got it
Oh
going.
my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
Submarine.
That's That's an answer.
That's not going to go on there, but
Nope.
I'm all for.
Let's hope it's
Gotta
there.
try.
Oh.
Oh, no!
Sorry. That's
All right.
3 strikes.
3
Let's
strikes.
see if the
We get a
other
chance to
family can
steal.
This is your chance to steal. Give me an answer. that
Two
isn't on the
options.
board.
What's your option? What do you thought? What are
Should
you
I
thinking?
give you both?
Yeah, what are you
What's
thinking?
your
Helicopter
answer?
or spaceship?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not rocket science. We're gonna say rocket?
Sure.
Rocket.
There's
Is
no
your answer
way.
there?
There's no way that's
Oh.
right. Yes!
No,
I would
you
believe
didn't
helicopter's
steal,
on there.
so
I bet
Yeah.
helicopter is on there.
keeps the point.
I
Probably.
should have done that.
Let's see
Oh,
what the other
bus.
answers were.
Chat had a
Let's
good.
see
Thank you
number
for not
3.
guessing in chat, by the way.
Yeah, I was thinking, how do we get chat involved? Maybe
Motorcycle and
Lawnmower?
lawnmower?
Way easier. Lawnmower's easy.
unbelievable.
That's dumb.
Wow, Nintendo 64, you guys just won there.
Motorcycles are not hard.
All
You
right,
turn
so I'm
the
gonna
thing.
actually,
Face-off.
I'm gonna swing the remote simultaneously, and whoever gets it gets
Okay.
it.
That others would try to kill if they saw it in their
Corndan
house.
would get this. Okay.
We surveyed
If they saw it in their
100
house.
people. Top 7
Oh.
answers are
Apparently,
on
I
the
got
board.
it, but
You did.
Your
A
answer?
pet. Some people will keep that. Others. A snake.
Yep.
A snake.
That's
Yeah.
A snuffleupagus.
really is.
Let's hope it's there. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's not
sorry,
a
guys.
surprise.
Yeah.
Not a bit.
like-
That's
Pass
By the
or
way,
play?
chat.
Play.
I
All right,
will
folks,
time.
let's play
I
the
will
game.
ask our mods to time anybody out for
Let's hear your
Uh,
answer.
the
rat.
full duration, the rest of the match. If
Oh,
you
man.
try,
Is your
Well,
answer
we'll not
there?
look.
To guess.
Also.
All right.
But
it's
yes.
up
that
there.
would have been mine. Yeah.
All right.
would've
Let's
been my
see.
guess.
Mice.
Hold
Here's
on.
your answer.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
they were going back and forth.
Okay.
You can keep your mice answer. I'm gonna think of
I know this.
a spider.
Yeah, let's give me other answer.
Well, a
Was that a
spirit.
Was that a good answer?
I like the text suggestions
Your
that it
answer
gives.
isn't there.
Wow, unbelievable.
What's your answer?
You want to say mice?
Yes.
Mouse?
Yeah, if we give a steal answer and we get it wrong,
Was that a
as
good
soon as we
answer?
cannot input anything,
Great is correct.
then you are welcome to talk in chat. And joke answers
What's
are
your
like
answer?
Pikachu are fine. That's not going to show up.
Who would want to kill a Pikachu?
I won't
Oh,
kill
shoot.
Pikachu.
I thought of one.
Oh no.
Can I help?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna start typing. Definitely. Yeah.
Says
I don't know what this is.
you have 2 strikes so far, another wrong answer,
Jackie's-
and you'll give
I mean,
the other
Zeldum's
family
turn.
a chance to steal.
Give away my secret identity.
What's your
Cockroach.
answer?
Oh, cockroach. Some
Cockroach
people
is
do
a
have.
good answer.
They have those pet cockroaches.
Yeah. Madagascar has in cockroaches.
Cockroach.
Will that answer
It's probably
do?
up there. Oh.
Okay, Corndan,
Sorry,
you ready for
your
the
answer
steal?
isn't
Because
there. The
honestly,
other
I
family
think
has a
generic might be
chance to
better.
steal.
Bug.
I only
Yeah.
need one
You
answer.
can collaborate.
Or
Steal.
frog.
Now, what will it be?
Frog
What are you gonna-
might be
Your
one.
answer?
What do you think?
I'm thinking frog.
We'll do frog.
All right. All right.
Although, would
How
you
about
want to kill a
frijoles?
frog?
How about
Frijoles?
freakazoid?
No.
I kill frijoles like every night.
Oh, it looks like
Dang
we
it.
get.
No, you
Oh, we're
didn't
tied.
steal.
64,
So the other
64.
family keeps the point.
No,
you do
you're
64.
gonna get like 70,
What were
79.
the other answers?
Okay, Chad,
Number
feel free to
4.
Oh, you're
talk
right, you're
about
right.
them.
My
What
bad.
here?
I was mistaken.
A cat?
Number 5.
No killing cats.
No, a
Wow.
piranha? Who keeps a
Number
piranha?
6.
Bowser.
Number 7.
Lizard and pigs.
Pig.
I would not have gotten any of those.
If you dare have a pig in my house, I will kill it.
Eat it.
I was gonna say tarantula, but I can't believe that wasn't up there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The double or nothing. I feel like I should just give it to you. I'll
I
let
don't
you go
care.
first. Just that's
We
fine.
surveyed 100 people. Top 6 answers are on the board.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do
Do you
Christmas.
have an answer for us?
All right. Cristiano Christmas.
Is it there?
Wow.
What the?
This game is
I want to
bogus.
swear at this, okay?
Well, now I'm gonna win.
Well, yeah, I
Try to
know
give
you're
a
gonna
better
win
answer
because
than
that was
that's
my
on
other
the board.
option.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Let's see if it's up there.
I'm sorry.
This is so
That-
dumb.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
that had better be number 1.
Okay, but are you bored though?
Or planning to pass.
No,
Play.
I'm
Oh,
angry.
we're gonna play.
I am angry. This is
Angry.
BS.
Win the
feuding.
board. Let's play.
We're still friends.
Your answer.
think.
Get well.
Get
or
well.
sick or something.
Get well. Yeah. Let's see. How do you? Let's try sick. Sick. Sickness.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Down with that. Yeah, I get it.
What's your answer?
Oh, let's see. What else do you do? Colonoscopy? No. Shoot.
Dude, I did a
didn't get a card.
colonoscopy and nobody sent me a colon. No one sent me a card.
I'm really
Oh.
glad nobody sent me a call.
Newlywed. New. I want New Year, but I
Answer?
didn't.
Booga, booga, booga.
Booga booga booga.
Oh shoot! Now I need to think of something.
Your answer?
Buy something.
Buy something?
A credit card.
When you buy something?
I
Yeah.
guess that.
You
Buying.
hand the cash card and you buy stuff.
Oh yeah, you give them a card, that kind of card. I see.
Yeah. I
You're
didn't
on
know
your
if everyone would
second
take it
strike.
as like a.
One
I mean,
more and
that's
the other
kinda
family will
clever,
be getting
right?
ready
But-
to steal.
But
Very
wrong.
clever, but incorrect.
What do you think?
Okay, send to someone a card, Jackie. Send.
Oh shoot! I didn't read it.
A wedding.
Yeah.
How about that answer?
Unbelievable.
Oh
Ah!
no! Too many
I thought we had it in the bag,
See if
like
the other
easy
family
here.
can steal. You have a chance to steal.
Well, I know
What is
what
your
one
family's
you'd get.
answer?
Well,
Yeah.
you
That
got
would
the
be a
last one
thank you.
wrong.
What do you think?
Yeah, but this would be a thank you card.
I was going to say a
Oh.
funeral.
Thankfulness.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, I
Thanks.
guess.
Thanks, I
Let's do
guess.
thanks.
Ooh, if
Yeah.
it's-
No,
I was gonna
you
do
didn't
funeral.
steal,
Come
so
on.
the other
Okay,
family-
next
We give
time,
people
Corndan.
credit for
Corndan, you've gotten 2 wrong in a row.
Let's see the other answer.
I feel like
No,
thank
Let's see number 3.
anniversary.
But not the wedding.
Number 4, please.
Valentine.
I'm not going to send a card for Valentine. Love?
Love.
Love? Okay, never mind.
Graduation.
We both would have missed it.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
mine was reasonable.
Points count as triple.
Congratulations
Good
on the
luck.
death.
Let's face off.
We're gonna triple the points.
We need to triple it.
I'll let you do it again, or I'll go again. Whatever.
We surveyed
We'll alternate.
100
I don't
people.
know.
Top 6
I don't know either.
answers
This is not
are
fair.
on the board.
There's nothing we can do to be fair.
Your answer?
Might travel
My
across
answer,
the
you
country. Well, I'm gonna say train, even though it's probably not that. It's
Will
probably
that answer
actually
do?
The other
It's
thing.
on there.
the other
Sure.
thing.
People
How
actually
the crap
use.
is
So-
that number 2?
Well, because
Corndan, you're...
It'll take forever.
Do you have an answer that
Because
tops
plane
what's
is
on
probably
board?
the top one.
is that what you're gonna answer?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, it's that or car, right?
could
But
be.
it says across the country, right?
Across.
Survey says
Moped.
all
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let you have that
I
one.
think
That was
car
just,
has to be
or
next.
pass the
I was being
survey.
nice.
We're playing.
Clearly, we'll play.
This family's
Whenever
going to
people choose
play.
to pass, they lose. I've watched
Yeah.
enough
Hear
Family
your
Feud.
answer.
What
Oh,
else?
That's you, Corndan.
Car.
Car. Carjack.
Let's see if it's
Yeah, we're gonna
up there.
carjack our way across the.
Okay.
American
Now we're
dream.
gonna get like once you get below like 9 or 10, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna
good
start
luck.
getting all
We're
the weird
doing
answers.
bus.
Oh,
It's-
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
That is a good answer.
Wow.
I
bus.
have gone
Let's
across
see if it's
many
up
parts
there.
of Brazil in a bus.
Great. It's
Nice.
correct.
Kangaroo pouch.
Ugh.
Let's hear your
Yeah, maybe
answer.
Hitchhike.
not.
I was
Hitchhike.
gonna say that too.
Wow, you guys are the same person.
Oh no! I thought we were the same person.
Let's see if it's
Uh-oh.
up there.
Good answer though.
Your
Oh.
answer isn't there.
It gives you 3 strikes, even though it's triple the
Do you have
points.
an
What
answer
could we
for
even
us?
do here? Oh my gosh.
I-
Ooh, I have an idea.
Walk. Sure. Let's walk.
Walking. Walk.
How about that answer?
How about that answer?
I don't know what
How
else
about
I
that
would
You
do.
got 2 strikes. Be careful, or the other family can
Be
steal.
careful.
Be careful, Corndan.
I will, and I'm gonna
Sir?
say motorcycle.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say too.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
this
goodness.
game's all about motorcycles.
Mother.
Well, It's already showed that
Not
it's
mothers.
different than
Oh, okay.
Survey
car.
says-
Wow.
Hmm.
No.
No, that's
But I like
BS.
the
I know
idea,
how many
though.
people
Let's
go
see
to.
if the
collaborate.
family can
I know how many
steal.
people
You
go
can
to
steal
Sturgis
some
every
points
year.
here.
I like
What's
bike.
your answer?
Bike. I mean, motorcycle. Maybe think
I
bike.
guess you can't boat
What's
across.
your answer?
You can't boat across the country.
Uh,
I'm gonna say bike. You got anything better than
Sure, that's yeah. Go for it.
that? Bikini across.
If it's bike, I'm gonna be so
Show us the
angry.
answer.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, me
Oh.
too.
No,
What could
you
even
didn't
be?
steal.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
dumb. It's gonna be so
Lizard.
dumb.
Lizard.
Lizard.
cat, lizard.
Other answers were Number 5.
Balloon. I mean,
pizza list.
hot air balloon, I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
motorhome. All right, I'll give motorhome that. Balloon. I mean,
Balloon.
only if you're Steve Fawcett.
I don't really like Felix the cat.
Here's the deal.
5 survey questions.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
If you win
Yes.
200
I'm ready.
points or more
Fast
total,
money.
Corndan, you gotta.
I gotta look away?
Look away.
Well, and not
Name
listen.
something
Don't listen.
changes colors.
What you got?
Something that changes colors. Chameleon. CHA.
Yeah.
Name a reason people don't like living next door to an airport.
Loud.
Name something that ends with the word code.
The word code. Ass code. Ass. Yeah.
Name something you might buy from the reference section of a bookstore.
The reference section. Maybe bibliography or biography. Biography. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just buy your bibliography.
Buy a bibliography.
Name a
You know, that made my thesis a lot easier.
Vehicle that's used in the military. Tank.
Yeah, tanks are on the mind.
Yeah. Thank you
Thanks a
very
lot.
much
For
for.
your
Nice.
first
Let's see what we
gosh.
got.
Okay.
Survey says
You should have put Chibo by accident.
that was the top answer for this one.
Yes!
This was your second answer. Survey says
People are saying that Corndan's cheating.
that was the top
Oh my
answer for
gosh,
this
you got.
one. Third
Well,
answer.
yeah.
Survey says for your fourth answer. Survey
Okay.
says for your fifth
Oh.
and final answer. Survey says let's answer the surveys once more and add up the totals.
I don't even know if the game hides it. It doesn't.
Changes colors.
Corndan.
Television.
Television. Oh yeah,
Totally
television.
changes. It totally changes colors.
Yeah,
Television.
there we go.
Name a reason people don't
Traffic.
like living next door to an
Good
airport.
idea. Good one.
Name something that ends with the word code.
Barcode.
Barcode.
Nice.
They didn't have those in 2010.
Name
No, I'm just
something
kidding.
you might buy from the reference section of a bookstore.
A dictionary.
Yeah.
Watch, the top answer is going to be
Name a
book.
type of vehicle that's used in the military.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Now watch, the top answer will be like truck.
For your survey says
I mean, it's
this was your second answer.
Oh.
Aw.
Survey says
It's fine if you don't get. Oh, you got a couple. Okay.
There wasn't much to
I
get
think
there. so.
barcode's going to be.
for your fourth
Wow.
Oh, what?
what?
The dictionary is gonna get it though.
That was the top
There it is.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
I was
For
in the
your
encyclopedia.
fifth and
Okay.
final answer, survey says. All right.
What?
that's
Oh,
20
man.
rounds complete. Let's see how many points you got.
Wow.
I wish you'd tell us what the top answers
You
were.
win
Well,
20
you gotta play again and hope you get that question again.
All right.
We won $20,000.
We did it.
Wow, and you get to come back next week.
I
Which
do,
is right
is like
now?
right now?
Yeah, right now. We got enough time for another
Oh
one,
my
right?
gosh. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
do.
got
We
time
do.
for
We
another.
have time.
You want to involve the chat on this one somehow? I don't know
I don't know
how.
how you would.
I don't know
Let's
how.
just-
All
I
right,
don't
well then
think you can.
screw it. Well, we're gonna give the chat a character.
Okay, chat. I think the too
Chat.
much delay. Yeah, maybe a little too much delay. We'll
Yeah,
see.
probably.
Probably.
there is.
we
Well-
will represent chat in our.
That's fair. Well, at least give them a character, and then they can feel like they're sort of there.
How about this? We'll go ahead and let you when a question shows up, go ahead and just fill up chat with answers, and we
you
will
wanna-
use your answers
Chat.
other than our
Yeah.
first guess. That looks like
Yeah,
chat.
Do you want to be
That looks like
chat, or do you want to be chat? Hold on.
I like chat.
Chat?
Oh, I like her
they're
better.
both good. All right.
Which chat are we gonna be?
You know the cool
We'll
one.
go-
I think the cool one represents.
So this one.
This one?
Yeah,
They're
we'll go
both
her.
cool. Yeah, let's do her.
All right. All right, chat.
So chat, just yell out the answers. We'll take like whatever first one shows up.
Yeah.
Yep. This is going to be chat versus Linkums.
Okay.
And Zeldums.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's time to play.
Are you serious?
You. Let's see today's play.
He does
You know
this.
what? I need to go. Yeah, we know.
Player one.
You know what I need? I need some chips.
Oh no. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom and get
Rich
those.
chips.
Oh no,
Player
not the
two's
chips.
family.
All right.
Wow, people are answering without even seeing the question.
That's the way to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing simultaneously here. Oh,
Name a food with almost no calories. We surveyed 100 people.
All right, I
Okay,
got it.
chat. I'm ready to see you. Linkums, you're not
Almost.
allowed to look at the chat though.
I'm not. I
Good.
can't even read.
But I can tell you, right? Yeah.
can't
No, you can't.
Yes, it's that one.
What does the survey say? Good answer.
Oh yeah.
That was a good answer.
Oh, that was a good one. But that's okay, chat.
Like
You can keep
playing
the
or
answers coming
passing
so that we
the
can get the steal.
It's this
Because
That's
you've
right,
got
I
some
won't look.
good ideas.
Good luck.
Not peeking. No peeking
You
for you
have an
either.
answer for us?
Oh, okay. Popcorn, you say? I don't think you're correct.
Well, just don't put butter on it.
It's just don't. Or salt.
Let's see if it's up there.
Or-
Salt I think has calories.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's not a correct
Well.
answer.
Wrong.
Popcorn does
What's
sound
your
delicious
answer?
right about now, though.
Sounds pretty good.
Water, is
Especially
not
with
a
butter.
Food. Ice is a food, though. Yeah. No. Shoot. I'm gonna say water anyway.
So what is it?
If it's water, I'm going to be
Water
so.
World.
To be
Water.
fair, occasionally people on Family Feud answer really
Yes.
dumb things.
Okay.
Look, if you freeze it, it's food. Anything
What's
you
your
chew.
answer?
Here.
So soup's not food?
I don't know.
Like tomato
Rice
soup,
cakes.
not food?
That is not gonna be rice. How about just rice, Jackie?
Okay. If rice cakes
Was
isn't on
that a
there.
That
good
takes
answer?
way too long for me to type in rice
Rice
cakes.
is like all
On your
calories.
second strike. One more.
Oh.
and the
Oh,
I thought of
family will
one.
be getting
Well, too
ready
late now,
for you.
Jackie.
Let's hear your
Oh my
answer.
I didn't think of
gosh,
one.
Linkums.
Can I get an answer? Come on, they have the chat helping them.
What?
Mustard.
Mustard?
Yeah.
That is not gonna be on there.
But it doesn't have many calories.
Chat
you say
did
so.
suggest
Your answer
mustard.
there?
Mustaches was an option. That one probably doesn't have much
But I
calories.
think chat's suggestion
the other
of celery
family
is
can
going to be the
celery.
best.
Oh shoot!
Oh no.
Give me
That's
an answer
me on there.
that
Rip.
isn't on the board. What's your answer?
Chat,
Celery.
by the
Celibate.
power... No, not
Cells.
celibate. Don't do celebrate.
Let's see if it's
Celebrate.
on there.
Celebrities.
Steal. You got
Yeah,
it.
you got it for the
Yeah.
steal.
Only number 5?
Yeah.
What else
Wow.
is there going to be?
What were the other answers?
We got
Yeah.
celery in the
What about number
fridge.
2?
Yeah.
Cracker?
Cracker.
That's not
Let's
true.
see.
Crackers are like all calories. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
carbs.
Apple? Apple kind of is
Four,
true.
Please.
It's healthy. Jello.
Jello, I mean sugar-free
That's
Jello.
sugar.
Cabbage, yeah. Pop?
Yeah.
What?
Pop?
What?
Maybe they mean like seltzer water.
Maybe.
This is
Or diet
okay.
soda.
The people who answered have no idea what they were talking about.
I agree.
No.
I will let chat win this round.
Name
Just
something associated with a mummy.
A mummy. Ooh.
We surveyed
Chat,
100 people.
you need to
Top
give us
5
an answer.
answers
Hurry,
are
hurry,
on the
hurry.
board.
Give the
I'll pause for a
answers.
second. I'll give you
Okay.
some seconds.
I see
The first thing we see is
bandages,
bandages.
a curse,
What is it? Bandages?
honey,
Oh, sorry.
Egypt.
Thanks for all the
Answer?
suggestions.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
gonna go
bandages.
Bandages. Like that's,
Bandages.
literally, we're gonna go with these in order.
What does the survey say? There it is.
Oh, gauze. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Gauze. My thought was.
Why did
Oh
you
wait,
have a
Jackie,
better
or you want
answer
to do that
than
one?
what's
What do you
on the
think?
board?
Halloween.
How? No, I'm gonna veto that and say pyramid.
Answer.
Very nice. Maybe.
Oh,
Ah, we
it's
got
not good
it.
enough.
Chat.
I hope Halloween's
Perfect.
the
We
first
got it.
one.
Well-
Survey says you have a decision to make.
Yeah, let's
You're gonna-
take it.
Or
Okay,
All right.
so I'll
This
go ahead
family's
and
turn
draw
to
from
play.
chat.
Good
I'll
luck.
choose what I like, and then you choose what you like.
Give us your answer,
I'm going
please.
Egypt.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Egypt.
Will that answer do? Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that wasn't up there. You would have been
What's your
Egypt.
answer?
Curse.
Curse. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Curse.
Ah.
Is it up there?
Wow.
What?
Your answer isn't there.
Okay, I like
Do you have an answer for
Pharaoh.
us?
EH.
Fair.
It's not even
It's not even going to
No,
suggest it.
OAH. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's not suggestion,
okay.
though.
Let's do. No, not daddy. I'm not putting daddy. Tomb.
Oh, shoot. I don't have time for that. Out of time. I'm going to say
Well,
You want
dang
to try
it.
Tomb next time?
Well, fine. I will say
do
two.
Tomb next. Oh, fine. Whatever. Brendan Fraser.
You going to say Tomb?
Yep.
I can't believe Pharaoh wasn't an option, though.
I know, right?
Well, you got that, though. That's
Okay.
good.
Death.
Do you have
Okay.
an answer for us?
Death.
Yeah, I know it's a little deep for
Is your answer
Family
there?
Feud.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry.
chat.
That's 3
What do we got?
strikes.
Actually,
What do we
chat
got?
didn't have death.
From a tomb?
A sarcophagus? No, that's different. That's like the coffin.
Into steel. Now what will it be?
Oh, but maybe coffin people would think of more.
Well,
Give
let's
us
see.
your
I don't
answer,
know.
please.
Sarcophagus.
It is up there. Of course, sarcophagus is here, but
For
not
the
Pharaoh.
steel, you got it.
Oh,
you
what?
steal the point.
Okay. I guess I should have.
Anybody do this?
Round
I'm
is
sorry,
yours.
chat. That was your answer, and I went with something different.
I didn't look at.
All
Nope.
right.
Nope.
Let's have a face-off.
Double.
Besides a waiter, name a job at a restaurant.
I swung simultaneously that time.
100 people.
Yeah.
Top 6 answers are on the board.
Who got it actually?
Your
Oh, I did.
answer?
Name
A
a
job at a restaurant.
Somebody said waiter in chat, and
Oh,
I just
no,
want them
I
to
know
know
it.
that that's not true.
I know what a better answer is.
I
Now
do
that
too.
Booga booga.
It's correct.
I should have just canceled. It's not like
I
I'm
think
playing
we
like-
have to
Give a
do
better
cook.
answer and you'll
Yeah.
be
I
think we have to,
control.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm being
Wow.
too easy on you guys. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you
Show
should have
us
just
the
taken
answer.
it, right?
Good answer.
Aha. Okay.
Feel like playing or passing
you gonna play or pass?
We're
We
playing.
gotta give Chad a chance to redeem themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
okay, your money's
choose
worth.
from
Give us your
them.
answer.
What you got?
please.
What you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and say the host.
The host.
Yes,
That's a good answer.
I like that
Yeah.
answer
Is it
from
there?
chat.
Good answer.
Oh, hey. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have thought of that one.
Nope.
Do you have an answer
Oh.
for us?
Busboy.
All
Like
right, that's a
someone
good answer. Good answer. Bus boy. I was starting to think it wasn't going to be there.
Answer? Yes.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sous chef. SOUS.
SOUS.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You
No.
want to try
let's
chef?
do.
Bartender.
You want to just try chef?
Sure, chef.
We're
Yeah.
running out of time,
Good
so.
answer? Great.
What?
Hey, it counts.
Correct.
What?
Yeah, they're different, right? Somehow.
Sure.
Do you have an answer for us?
Bartender. Someone said in chat.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Can you say that on a Nintendo Wii game? Oh, yes, you can.
Apparently can.
You
Okay.
can.
No
Manager.
Spar, yeah.
I like
Milk bar.
manager.
That's a good answer.
Let's hear your answer.
Oops.
You did 2 M's. Linkums, you're trying to
M&Ms?
mess us up.
Survey says.
Oh, that was a good answer, though.
Now you've got 2 strikes.
Okay.
Be careful, or
Be
the
careful,
other family
Corndan.
can steal.
Watch, it's gonna be like
Do you have
dog.
an answer for us?
No, watch. It's gonna be something stupid like waitress. Right? That's not a waiter.
Oh my gosh.
Valet.
Huh?
Yeah, valet. VALET.
Ballot.
Woo.
Was
Okay.
that a good answer?
Oh, it was a good answer. Was it a good answer? No, it
This
was
is
the
your
best
third
answer.
strike.
It
Let's
was.
go to the
Answer,
other
but-
family.
It was
This is
not
your
the
chance
answer.
to steal. Give
What are you
me an
thinking?
answer
Owner?
that isn't on the
Owner?
board. Do you have an answer for
A
us?
job at a restaurant.
Someone has to own it.
Yeah, I guess.
That is a job.
I guess we'll put that. I don't have anything better.
Let's see if it's up there.
Nah.
Dang.
No, you didn't steal.
Wait, did we
so
not
the
say
other
waiter or
family
waitress?
Keeps the point.
Oh, besides the waiter. That's
Yeah.
the part of the
What were
question.
the other
Unless someone
answers?
said waitress.
What's
I bet they did.
If it
number
is
6?
waitress.
Oh.
Cashier. I guess.
Is yours.
Some,
guess.
some of them, yeah, but not many.
Mhm.
Well, some of
I mean,
them.
if you're at like
Points count as
A
triple.
diner.
Good luck. It's time for the
Right,
face-off.
simultaneous swing.
Name something the lawnmower might accidentally roll over.
Oh man,
We
Oh.
surveyed 100 people.
accidentally roll over
6
is the
answers
finish.
are on the board.
A lawnmower.
Give us your
Yeah.
answer,
Okay.
please.
Cat.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you could say poop.
I could say pet. Cat.
Survey says
Mister.
no, not there.
Okay. Honestly, rock is
Do you
probably
have
the
an answer
best
that tops
here.
What's on the board?
Gonna go with
I would
rock.
guess rock. Yeah.
Rock.
I'm gonna get this
Rockefellers.
one.
What does the survey say? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who hasn't ran over a cat with their mower before? Like,
Or play.
We're playing.
play.
Chat, we're playing. We're doing this. You got
Yeah,
some
this is-
good suggestions already.
this is all just so the chat can have fun.
Yeah,
Right.
Flan,
Hose.
Kitty, and Chad. Hose. Okay.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I
I
like
mean, I
Chad's
Oh,
answers
accidentally run
here.
over my
Answer
hose
two.
while mowing my lawn.
Great is correct.
Which
And I go
goes-
sprinklers.
Ah, sprinklers.
Yes.
What do you think?
They sprinkle even more when you do that, I think. Sprinkler.
Will that
Yeah.
answer do? There it is.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Good
We're doing
answer.
good.
Do you have
I
an
mean,
answer
real
for
answer
us?
is sticks.
Sticks. Sticks and rocks may break my socks, but whatever.
Was that a good answer?
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna go
sorry,
with
that
chat's
isn't one
suggestion
of
for
them.
toy.
Your
For
answer?
what?
Toy.
Boy.
Toy.
I see another one there that might be right, but yeah, toy.
Show us the
Okay.
answer.
Toy.
All right.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Have you never
forgot
mowed your
about
lawn, Linkums?
What's your answer?
I try to avoid it.
Poop.
Poop is a good answer.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say.
Poop.
Let's hope it's
Pookie.
there.
Oh, that was a good answer,
What?
though.
Okay.
You gotta watch
Okay,
out for
okay,
poop.
okay. What do we do
Another wrong
next?
answer, and you'll give the other family a chance to steal.
I have a good answer.
Steal.
Your answer.
What was I gonna say? Sure. They said flowers.
Flowers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is
Yeah.
a good one.
More generally plants.
Flower.
Let's hope it's there. Great.
Good one.
Yeah, chat, you are brilliant.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
Your answer?
One more.
The only thing that I saw was like
Bee, like hornet nest. Some
Bees. Bees. Not the bees.
Is that
Bees.
a good answer?
Is it up there? Oh,
no,
good answer though.
No.
Sorry, your answer isn't there.
What are
The
our
other
thoughts?
family
I was
has
thinking
a
a root.
chance to steal.
A root.
This
I was
is
thinking
your
a frog.
chance to steal.
That's not up there.
That isn't.
Frog is not going to be up there.
Frog.
Let's hear your
A
answer.
root.
Your foot. Your foot.
No way.
You can though.
You could. I'm gonna say a root. I don't think I'm correct though either.
I think it's gonna be a foot.
I
It's
think
going to
you
be
might.
something dumb.
It probably is foot. It probably is foot.
Oh, if it is
No,
foot,
you didn't steal.
great.
So the
Maybe
other
it's gonna-
family keeps the point.
This sucks.
Let's see the other answers, please.
If it's foot, I'm
Number
sorry.
4,
I'm so
please.
sorry.
we win. Chat, you won. We're going slightly overtime to do fast money
I'm
for chat now.
Sleeping on the couch tonight.
Survey questions. If you win 200
You win in our
points
hearts,
or more
Linkums.
total,
Okay.
You win $20,000.
$20,000 for the chat.
20,000.
Just
Just by
kidding.
its nose.
Dog.
An animal you could recognize just by its nose. Sure, dog. And then chat, you can go ahead and help out with the next ones. They did say
Good
dog
idea.
first.
Good idea.
Something you
Okay,
might
I've got-
need a ladder to clean.
Chat, I've got you here. A ladder to clean gutter,
Yeah.
like rain gutter. Yeah.
I was thinking bowling alley.
Name a reason you might hold your nose.
Well,
Smell. Smell.
Name something men buy to wear that they don't try on in a fitting room.
Let's see. Underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see chat saying underwear and tie and pants.
Undergarments.
Name something a man might put in his hair.
Honestly,
frog.
Moose. M-O-U, or gel? Gel. Let's do gel. G-E-L.
Gelatin.
For your
Yeah.
first
Okay.
answer,
Nice.
Survey says
Moose.
this was your second answer. Survey says third answer.
Okay,
Survey
good.
says that was the top answer
a
for
lot.
this one. For your fourth answer, survey says that was the top
Wow.
answer for this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
For your fifth
not
That's
gonna take
okay.
much.
I've got all of your answers, chat, for
Survey
round
says-
2 here.
That was
Wow.
the top answer for
Yeah,
this
we
the
one.
top
win.
answer.
All we have
Yeah.
to do is get 8
Surveys
points,
once more.
everybody.
I'm gonna go turn the console off so you can't win.
Name an animal
Oh my gosh,
recognized
elephant.
just by its nose.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Really good answer.
Yeah.
That is a really good
Should just
answer.
start
That'll
using
get at
bad
least
answers
8.
to make him lose.
Let's do fans for this one.
Hands.
I
Yep,
bet
Toilet.
Windows is the number one answer.
Toilet.
probably.
Name a reason
Familiars.
you might hold your nose.
Swimming.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Sweetums.
No.
Swiss.
Swimming.
Swimming.
Swans are swimming.
Men buy to wear that they don't try on.
Tie.
and fit
I saw in
Tie.
chat.
Tie. Yep.
Ah.
Okay.
Name
Tie-dye.
something
Finally,
a man might
I
put
saw
in his
shampoo.
hair.
Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely up there.
Or you
For your
just
Shaquille.
It's a man.
Survey
Shaquille.
says
Yeah, we just used the same thing.
Yeah.
Soap.
that was
It's all
the
soap.
top answer for
Yeah,
this one.
top
This was
answer.
your second
Chat, you
answer.
got top answer.
Survey says
I would have said
What
Andy.
about fan?
That's a good answer.
Oh, 5 points.
Survey
Okay.
says
Oh.
for your fourth
I just realized
Wow.
you meant a ceiling fan and not a floor fan.
For your fifth
Okay,
and
3.
final
Not
answer,
too bad.
survey
You already
says-
won.
Yeah.
Swimming didn't get any points.
I'm
That's a good
surprised too.
answer.
I thought swimming was good.
Let's see
And
how many
gel before
points
shampoo.
you got.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Chat, we won $20,000.
You got to remember, it's 2010. They probably asked a whole bunch of like 15-year-olds questions.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're not using shampoo.
What? They didn't even have running over poop with the
Oh, man.
lawnmower. This
Thanks
was
for
They don't
playing.
have real experience if they haven't run over poop with a lawnmower.
Yeah.
oh my gosh. You know
We're
what?
over
You
time.
two were pretty good, but I feel
We
like
lost.
chat dominated.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I
true.
mean, I
Well,
feel
you
you
make it
handed it
boring.
to us, but I love it anyway.
I loved this. This was just a
This was
lot of
awesome.
fun. This was silly.
Yay. Glad
Well,
you liked it. I
not
enjoyed. Not bored.
yeah,
Not bored.
Linkums, Zeldums, what are you doing these days game-wise? Are you doing streams or anything?
Nope, I'm bad at games. That's why he's doing the controllers today. He's doing both of them because I can't.
We've been slowly going through Xenoblade Chronicles 3 off
Ooh.
stream.
Meaning
Ah.
I'm watching and he's playing.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's hooked on the
That's a
drama.
lot to do. It's a long game.
It is.
It
Yep.
is. I've got long feet.
My wife has played.
Fine.
My wife played it for like 120 hours, and she's still got stuff going on.
Oh man.
That sounds about right.
So yeah,
yeah.
besides that, on stream, I've just been doing a lot of casual playthroughs of good stuff, or random indie games. Like I'm finally getting around to playing Doom 2016, and I also was trying out Metal Hellsinger, which is that rhythm FPS game that just came out
Primo music.
with metal music. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I might have to try that.
BPM or whatever it is cool.
I love BPM. Wait, was it BPM or is there
It's
a
not.
new one?
It's a different one. It's called Metal Hellsinger.
Okay, I
It's
think
pretty good.
I've seen that
I mean-
around. I will probably give that a shot because I love that idea.
You know, I didn't have to pay any price for it, so you know, just I don't know if I'd pay full price, but it's good. It's definitely fun.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
sweet.
what you got.
Thank you so much, Linkums and Zeldums. I'm glad that we finally got to meet you.
Thank you too. It's been
you.
fun.
Take care. You have a great rest of your day.
All right, you
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Well, Corndan, this is Don't Make Us Bored, the variety show that we put on. Everybody, if you wish to join in the future or wish to go and check out past episodes, type !DMUB in chat. There you'll get a link to see the past episodes, all the games that we've had, as well as a submission form if you want to come and play something too. Honestly, I didn't expect to be playing Family Feud tonight, but here we are, and it was a blast. So, Corndan, I'm going to go ahead and run a quick ad. Go ahead and grab a drink if you would like. We will be back in about a minute. Yeah. Okay. See you in a minute, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let me go ahead and hop on over to talk to Corndan and Sharif. You were wondering what music that was? It wasn't Savage. It was Monkey Island. My music updater was not updating. So let me go over and talk to them. Oh, also, thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I don't talk about it too much during the games because I want to pay attention to the people playing. But honestly, all of your support has been huge and very important. So thank you all, especially those who are able to subscribe. No requirement, but it's appreciated.
Well, for the Nintendo DS.
You're a Nintendo DS. I said you're a Nintendo DS.
I'm a Nintendo DS. Wow, I'm very popular, but like outdated.
I suppose.
I mean, I want you to know how excited I am for the Unicorn Princess. I'm watching this instead of playing Monkey Island.
That's right, the new Monkey Island's out.
Yeah, we could be playing Monkey Island instead of playing Unicorns. Actually, I still need to do a little bit of an update. Sharfers, how are you doing? How was Big Bad Game-a-thon?
It was great. It was I love Big Bad Game-a-thon. It's my favorite marathon every year, and I got to close it, so it was a lot of fun.
That was so much fun. Like I watched most of Secret Agent Barbie. It was
good.
That's a great game. It's a great speed run. The game itself is very bad, but it's a really good speed run.
I just know we hit it big because we got a restream that had more viewers than we did.
Yeah, well, the Japanese restream was a fun little addition. I had a great time reading their chat as well.
I need to go back and read what they said during Wolf Quest.
They were very appalled by the killing of the kids, of the babies.
I believe that the best comment out of that was it was parenting RTA.
It was so good. Yeah, that's pretty much the only comment that I saw. Considering how many wolves died, it was good.
A lot of wolf death. The restream was just twitch.tv/Japanese_restream.
Yep. Well, we've got something more important than going and watching VODs right now because we've got live gameplay with Sharif playing the Unicorn Princess. Sharif.
Hi.
Like, I don't know if you're gay. I'm gay, but I feel like you have the gayest games for any dude streaming on the channel.
I definitely have embraced that. I've embraced that reputation, certainly. So
I love it. I absolutely love every game that you bring, and of course, I mean that as nothing but positive because we've got this beautiful unicorn, and like
Right.
I feel like I wouldn't have been like if anybody saw me playing this before I was 25, I would have like cried for the rest of the day. But now I just like this is what I want in my life. A pretty unicorn princess game.
yeah. So I played this on Don't Make Us. I played this on Don't Make Us Bored about I want to say like 6 months ago.
I feel like I recall that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just played it for like a half hour just to see what it was about, like a first playthrough, and so we're just gonna continue that playthrough and try to figure out what was happening.
So
Yeah,
happy.
we don't know.
I don't remember. I haven't touched the game since the last
I
time I,
know
was on
you
the
went
show.
to town, and I don't know if you actually got the unicorn. You might have just
we met
barely
the
got-
unicorn right at the end. Is what
Okay.
happened. We were messing around. We were messing around with a horse. We were like riding the horse and doing stuff with the horse. And then the unicorn's like, "Yo, you got to help us" or something. And then we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
So yes, this is
very-
like really cheap. It's like a really cheap Barbie wild horse rescue, basically.
perfect.
So saved game 1 from. Oh, that was not 6 months ago.
That
It's
was
exactly 1 year ago. Exactly a year ago to the day.
Oh my gosh.
Almost to the day.
Almost to the day. Like.
Oh well, yeah,
tomorrow
okay.
it would be a year.
364 years days ago.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. So there you go. So 1 year later, we're gonna continue.
I'm so glad. Oh, let's do this. Let's.
You can start the timer whenever. It's fine. This
Sounds
is,
good.
I'm not in a hurry.
Neither am I. I've got Castlevania DOS waiting for me, and if you go too long
Ooh,
and I
that's a
can't
rough
play that,
game.
then big deal.
Oh yeah, that's right. This model you can just like.
Yeah. I played Dossylvania, I think, in Cuso Grande.
I actually really enjoy playing Dossylvania, not gonna lie. Okay, there's Horse 1. Horsey. It's just got 2 E's at the end. It's a good name.
It's definitely a Utah horse.
Oh my
Horsey!
gosh. Horsey?
Bailey. Continue game.
Oh my
What is
gosh.
happening? Oh boy. Oh, it's reading both my mouse and my controller input.
That may or may not be good.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it definitely feels both of these. Ride to the marker outside your house.
Okay,
Ride, as in walk? I don't know where I am.
You
my
gotta
house.
get out of the house.
Oh, I have to go downstairs. Okay,
Yeah,
we figured
you
it
can't
out.
jump out the window. This is a
I didn't even
pony
realize I
game.
was on the second floor.
This is a Unicorn Princess game. Unicorn princesses don't jump out of windows. They go down the stairs and out the front door.
This is not a good use of an Xbox Series X controller.
This is
Yeah,
not a
here we
good
are.
use of any controller.
Hey, we did it.
Yay! Good writing.
The
We did it.
click X to interact. I can do that. I figured it out.
Oh no. The horse
Is
shield.
a horse shield?
Wait, you're back in the house. You have been banished.
The Guardian Shield. Now what do I do?
Do you go to
Suddenly
the
we
closet?
teleported back into
Go
our
to
room.
the closet.
Wait,
There's a glowy thing outside the closet.
Oh! You are more perceptive than I am. Hello. Oh yeah, I can change my clothes. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like Grand Theft Auto horses.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, look at that shirt though. Oh my goodness.
That is a
that's
good
a tremendous
shirt.
I think we bought that with in-game money.
I think so. I think we had to.
You know,
Oh, I definitely bought this flannel too.
Yeah, the flannel's
that reeks of
good.
me.
That looks like you, yeah.
you know what this game needs? This game needs a POV hat.
It does need a POV hat. I should put my POV hat on. Where is it?
POV hat?
In Thunder in Paradise, at the very beginning of the game, Chris Lemon is wearing a hat with just his POV on it. And
That's right.
I was always just dumbfounded by it, so I actually had one made, and now I own one.
Aw.
If I ever run that game ever again, I'll be wearing it on camera.
You actually had it made. You didn't find one.
Well, the link you sent me was basically you can make a custom hat, and then I just found the font that.
Oh no, the unicorn's talking to you.
I think I'm
that's
talking to the unicorn.
Oh, so it wasn't a dream. I can hear the unicorn calling my name.
Oh, I changed her hair color, but in the headshot when she's talking, it's still blonde.
I need to ride to the unicorn and help her with another task.
I need to ride to the unicorn. They say the word ride a lot when they mean walk.
Layla.
They might actually mean ride in this case.
Yeah, I'll go talk to my horse 1 here.
Horsey.
Yeah. Horsey.
Layla. Yes, relax.
Layla.
Oh
if
yeah,
this
this
turns
is definitely
into
the speed strat here.
I don't.
Layla.
Can I ride this horse, please?
Maybe.
Is it X? Is it A? Is it B? Is it Y? It's Y.
Oh, why?
Natural.
Layla. Okay, you can jump. You don't even remember how to
gallop here.
I mean, that's not a big.
It's RB.
Layla. I like
you run with RB.
Come take the trash out, Layla. Okay, Oh yeah, the horse's legs.
Layla.
That is not how a horse runs. I forgot how much I love this game.
Layla.
This is a stupendous game. This might have to be a speed game. Honorary Barbie game.
You got like a day to submit it to GDQ.
Yeah, GDQ.
I have to route the game. I've played 4 chapters. I'm gonna route it to GDQ.
Are you submitting anything to GDQ?
I have my submissions are done.
Oh, good.
I've done them all.
I've done 2 out of however many games I submit. I submitted Xena for Game Boy Color and Weird Dreams as a race with Flannel Cat.
Oh, I'm super into that one. I really like Weird Dreams. That's such a weird game.
Really hope that at least one of us gets to play. I put a note, if you only have to go with like one person running the game, have Flannel Cat do it. She's got a better time.
She's really good at that game. I think I made it.
The glow.
Layla.
But yeah, I'm probably also going to submit. I know that a couple people submitted Back to the Future as a race. I might just throw it in there if I've got an extra submission slot.
I've seen, I think 2. Is it 2 or 3 people have already submitted it?
Probably 2.
Hello, Unica.
All I did was submit the
NPC.
best game that's ever existed.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, the unicorn's called Unica.
What a great name.
Layla, there you are. You found me again.
I submitted.
I'm so glad you were able to help
What
Annie
did I
and her
submit?
son.
Secret Agent Barbie.
Now that you've helped humans, I can appear to you
Who Shot
again
Johnny
and
Rock.
take you with me to the dream world.
Axe Battler.
Are you ready for a new task?
Like they took
Then hop
Thunder
on
in
and
Paradise.
let's
They
go.
might take anything.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a game where it was a 35-minute game where I played for like 4 minutes. It was really good.
And they took it.
Yeah, I think Tempest will put it best. I basically got a short film into GDQ.
Yeah, Axe Battler. I love Axe Battler. Like, I would say it's almost a good game.
Almost a good game. It is almost a good game. I really like it because I played it as a kid.
Layla.
We'll go to Barbie Fashion Pack and The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince, which is actually a good game. What are we doing?
I'm trying to find, like, if you can run as a human, by the way.
Maybe RT or RB again. Oh,
Today we have
okay.
to search an area for a shield.
Whoa!
Find the guardian of the dream world's shield.
I remember so little about this
Look
game.
at the shield, as this is the exact shield you have to find.
Yeah, if you find a different shield, it's from Satan. You do not want to pick it up.
I mean, look, if we already have the shield we're supposed to find, why are we here?
Oh my gosh.
Because that is the exact shield we're supposed to go find.
This is
You heard him
not
say it.
how unicorn legs should work. Also, how are you holding on to the horse?
I'm just bracing myself. I've got really good core strength.
Are you able to, like, turn the camera while you're running at all?
I mean, there's a saddle.
I'm asking a lot
with
of
reins.
this game.
There are lots of shields scattered about the search area.
Like, right
But
stick
only
is
one
supposedly the
circle of
camera,
the
but
guardian
it might just
shield.
turn
The
you.
handoff point will be shown once you have collected.
I'm gonna keep. They're gonna just show me a bunch of different.
Things until you go get it. Oh wow, this is new. There's just an area where there might be a shield.
You love to see it. Oh, here they are. There's like tokens here. I see.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Okay, I gotta be honest.
That does not look like the shield.
At least they got like the vaporwave aesthetic right. I dig this. I love the colors. The unicorn animation could be better. Like a lot better.
It couldn't be worse, actually, is the answer to that.
Yeah.
I'm actually outside of the area.
I mean, it could just not move as you
go
go
glide
forwards.
like Barbie and Secret Agent Barbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. That's not the right one.
But no, it runs like... If you put a human on all fours and had them run, it would run like this.
It's fair. This is not the right one either. Where is the shield?
You have to find the right one. There are lots of shields, but only one is the right shield.
There are many others like it, but this one's right.
Is it this one? No, this is not right either.
It's a liar.
But that's like a Captain America shield almost.
Yeah, you could probably like defend yourself with it. That's round. That's just a.
You can maybe throw it.
Not the right.
Throw
shield.
it might come back.
I like your dress.
I think I look very good. I think.
Yeah, I dig it. Like if I were to ride a unicorn in a dress, I could do worse than that.
Barbie Race and Ride 2 looking real good. This is very Barbie Race and Ride. Barbie Race and Ride is actually a really mind-numbingly boring game. This game is actually better than Race and Ride. Somehow. Nope, that's not right. Is it? Oh, it's this one.
The sparkly, of course, the sparkly one.
We found it. It was as far away as humanly possible, and now I'm just gonna go straight to the X as the crow flies, because that's how you do it in these games.
I absolutely love that you have a very specific aesthetic when it comes to games that you play, though. Like, I
crossed this. Barbie Race and Ride is one of the very first games that Linkums ever streamed.
I guess you can cross the river. Good job, Unicorn.
Didn't even occur to me that I couldn't.
Yeah, watch, you drown immediately as soon as you hit the water.
It's like, it's just like everything's parkour. Oh, it's over there. I didn't even need to cross.
Parkour.
We're gonna cross again.
That just means you get to cross again.
Like, there needs to be more games that are essentially Lisa Frank video games.
Oh yeah, I
would play them all. I would play them all.
That's what we were talking about when you joined the chat. Is I bought a Barbie game on eBay as we were talking.
Oh really?
And it was Barbie Jet Set in Style for the Nintendo DS.
Ooh.
I'm a shield master now. I got an achievement on Steam for that.
Oh, good job.
Your reward is richly deserved.
I have $1,860 in
horse bucks.
$2,860 in untextured aerial over there in the top right corner.
Yeah. It's a good font. It's just Arial. Yeah, it's a good font.
Dismount.
Like, why have something fancier when Arial does the job?
Arial do it. Arial do it.
Yeah, if you put it in Papyrus, I'd be like, what are you doing?
This is an Undertale. Where am I going?
It also isn't graphic designers who are 50 years old. Boomer graphic designers, that's what the Papyrus is for.
Visit Ramona. All right.
Ramona Quimby, age 8.
I went to Ramona Flowers personally, but Ramona Quimby is actually better.
Oh, Ramona Quimby. I loved those books when I was a kid. Like, unironically, best books. Like,
we made $1,000. That's what matters. Just for running around on a very real unicorn. I feel like this is a win-win for everybody involved.
I want to make $1,000 riding a unicorn. Does anybody have a unicorn? I need $1,000.
All you need, this one trick that they don't want you to know about. Number 7 will shock you.
Yeah, if you aren't able to subscribe during September, you can get me a unicorn, and I'll do the work. Okay.
So go to the zoo with a can of like rainbow spray paint, and go find a rhinoceros. You get right there. You go. You
not how spray paint works, Corndan.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if you go with rainbow spray paint, it's going to come out brown. Just brown.
Well, it depends on which spray paint you're using, I suppose.
Yeah.
My sub goal is to get a unicorn. Chat, you are completely right. If we reach the sub goal, I will buy a unicorn and ride it like this.
I just jumped in. I just jumped into the fence and just sort of phased through it.
It's fine. Don't question it.
I don't even know where Ramona is. I'm just following the X.
I think that's a good enough indication.
All right, I think that's the town over there. I think we did it.
Ramona, is that like the female version of Raymond?
Or Ramon.
Well, I mean, Ramon is like the fancy version of Raymond.
I'll get you a unicorn if you split it with me. The unicorn or the $1,000. Both.
I will cut the unicorn in half.
Solomon style. Let's go.
Do you want the head part or the butt part?
I think we split it lengthwise, so we each get half of both, actually.
I don't like that. That's
too
much sawing.
That's a lot.
Hello, Ramona.
Look,
How's
if you
this
split
going?
it like that,
Hamburger style, not hot dog style.
Hello,
if you
Layla.
split it hot
Well,
dog
looks like
style,
I'll
it's
have to
never going to
close
fit
the
in your
store for a
bed.
while. I need to get something.
What is this picture on the wall of this boutique here?
Oh, baby.
Close the store? You can't do that.
Yeah, heretic.
Oh, no. Then nobody in this town will be able to come.
I'm afraid I have no other choice because I have to head out and search for 7 ingredients for my new creation of natural
All right,
hair
we're going to
dye.
look for
So
the 7
natural.
ingredients of natural hair
Natural
dyes.
Oh my gosh, she's actually
You mean
Colonel
without
Sanders.
chemicals?
Yes, without chemicals.
Herbs and
I've been
spices?
refining it for several weeks.
Yeah,
and
she's
now
gonna
I'm just
eat you.
missing 7 natural ingredients.
Oh my
Oof.
gosh, this is
Searching
getting
for them will
dark.
be tiresome and
Yeah, this
frustrating
went to a
for me.
bad place pretty quickly.
If you have a list of the ingredients, I can fetch them for you, and you could keep the store open.
Okay, yeah, we
Really?
know
That
how
will be
that
wonderful,
works.
Layla.
I'll get right to work.
All right. This is some very natural bright orange hair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's natural. Get the
Natural hair dye.
natural
I
hair.
mean, she is here about hair dye. If she can dye her hair that orange and not
Also-
use anything synthetic,
Am I a child or is she
cool.
7 feet tall? What is the what are the proportions here?
I think both.
You're like 4'8", and she's like 6'8".
Shaquille from
She could
Yes.
dunk on you, yeah.
All right, let's go. Lawnmower, let's go. I'm still angry about lawnmower, by the way, from the last game.
What happened? Oh, yeah, that was
It was
dumb.
the very first thing is like, what's harder than riding than a car? The one thing that everybody can ride that's not a car.
Lawnmower. Yeah. I mean, my dad did have a rideable lawnmower. That's not harder to ride, though. It
It's
had
not.
forwards and backwards.
At worst, it's the same. All
I
right,
mean,
we're
sure,
following
you
the-
don't have to turn on your car blades very often.
It's true.
And
Well,
also,
you don't. But I mean, that's the best way to get through traffic. Like if you live in Chicago, put on your car blades. Like people are just going to let you by.
see, we just use guns here.
It is Utah. That's fair. All right,
That's
let's go.
the yellow flower.
You did it. That's
Wild
the yellow
West,
flower.
baby. Wild West, yeehaw.
I need to do 7 of these.
Actually,
All right,
Oh,
just run through
They
the
just
pond,
cross.
and you
If
can pull. Yeah,
We're going through, right? I think we're on the
Yeah.
same page. We're going through. Okay, good.
cock the
if I could whip.
cock the wagon and just float down
Yeah.
river. You're fine.
This is the Ford the River option on Oregon
Ford
Trail
the
right
river. Yeah, it's pretty good.
here. The
Uh,
Orange Giantess. That's her new name.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if I could
Look,
use a
Death
whip
by Snoo Snoo is a
and
pretty
whip
good way to
people
go.
out of the window, be good.
I love the jumping animation. It's maybe my favorite thing.
Pretty good. Okay,
The red flower. So
did you just absorb the flower?
Yes.
I picked it up. I had my my horse is very dexterous. So the horse.
the horse
named
stomps on
Horsey.
it
Just has
and just
to,
absorbs it through the foot.
you know, I like that.
Lawnmower game Mortal Race that's a tough game.
Somebody
Still haven't
wants to
beaten it.
submit it.
You know what I could submit to Don't Make Us Bored? I have Lawnmower Simulator.
I don't.
this is the
I did play a lot of Farm Simulator for a while, and it's just about as boring as real farming. So
Yeah.
they did a good
Lawnmower
job.
Simulator is insanely boring. As
They're all
someone
of
who-
these are really boring.
They're
as
either
someone who
really
mowed
boring
lawns
or
for a living.
you mowed
Oh.
lawns. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I've mowed my own lawn quite a
the
bit.
summer of my senior year of high school, I professionally mowed lawns.
There you go. It's
There
good.
was,
Hustle.
oh my
Probably not
gosh,
that-
you're bringing back memories of like this inspirational Mormon story that I heard growing up, and it was about like this old lady who, like, there was this boy who would mow a lawn for her, and she would pay him according to how well he did, and she'd like be like, "Here's 40
The
cents."
greenflower was
And she's like, "Nobody can mow my lawn well enough to earn $1. And I'm like, who wants to earn a freaking dollar mowing the lawn? That sucks. That's terrible money.
I'd rather just look for money in the street.
But eventually she basically exploited him so well that he earned that dollar one day.
Nice.
I think he mowed the whole day. He was making sure that everything was perfect. She's like, "Here's $1. You did it."
I love stories with a happy ending.
Actually, I think technically she's like, it's impossible to actually earn the $1, but I'll give it to you anyway.
Doesn't that mean he earned the $1?
No. Well, yes.
No.
But also, he should have gone and mowed somebody else's lawn. I'm sure they would have paid him better.
We're going to go find the brown flower, and I'm afraid to ask what dog pooped on it.
The
Yeah, I don't
corpse
know.
blossom.
Delicious.
Go find the smelly flower.
This is the thing we're gonna put in our hair later for the records.
Oh, not shampoo.
Well, no, we got this is part of the natural hair dye. I am absolutely
yeah.
phasing through this saddle.
Your
Holy cow, I did
butt-
not notice that.
Yeah.
I'm 100% phasing through this saddle.
Like, it wouldn't be as noticeable if you were wearing black pants, but
pink pants are way better.
yeah, I agree.
Objectively.
Maybe you need a pink saddle so you just don't see the butt in and out.
That's right. Horse one named Horsey needs a pink saddle.
I can't look at the butt anymore. It's just
It's
like,
pretty
if
bad.
If I
It's
look
really
at the
bad.
game, all I see is butt.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I found some speed tech here. So stopping with this horse is very slow. But if you're running and then you jump and then you stop, it actually stops on a dime. So
Whoa.
Speed strats, speed tech.
More like stopping tech.
Oh, you got to be able to stop fast to go fast.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Speed running #1. We've all been speed running for long enough. We know. Opposite of waterfall. Well, I found the waterfall, so it's probably like around here.
Well, I mean, if you look for the X marks the spot.
That was really strange stereo that I just heard.
Like, you're going.
Like,
From the
I
game?
heard the horse go from my right speaker to my left speaker, and I don't know why.
It just. Oh, there it is. I went too far.
You can just probably ford the lake. It's probably okay.
I'm pretty sure I could. Let's jump in. Actually, let's see
Jump
what
in the
happens.
lake! Jump in the lake! Jump in the lake! Woo!
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
this
man.
game
The
is
horse
a little better
floats.
now.
As we
Yeah.
know, horses float. So. Wait, this whole time this is a horse riding game. They couldn't get this right. My butt's still like phasing through this saddle. This feels.
But you know what this means? If you went and had a whole lot of Taco Bell, you could be a jet boat.
I feel like
I have
maybe
to
you
feed the horse some Taco Bell too.
like I haven't seen this before. You're too far forward on the saddle. Like maybe you just mounted the horse wrong.
Yeah, I can't really. I can't pan the camera, unfortunately.
I feel like if you got off the horse and got back on the horse, maybe it would be fixed.
Almost
It's
certainly.
probably not.
Oh, you're too far back? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yeah. 'cause
I'm getting
you are,
farther
like,
and
not-
farther back, actually. Like the more I'm actually look, I'm not even on the saddle anymore. Look at this. Look at this. I'm totally not on the saddle.
What the crap is this?
Yes. I've done it. I think it's every time I do something strange, like it's all messed up. I have absolutely messed this up.
You know what? It's probably every time you ford the river.
Oh my god, you're totally right. That's what it is.
It's definitely the river physics that are messing
Yeah.
up your butt. I wonder, like, if you enter and leave and enter and leave and enter and leave, like, how far back can you get?
Oh,
your
how
girl?
about you want? Should we do some sciencing real quick?
Honestly, I'm fine giving you extra time because I'm very curious.
Yeah, and I mean, worst case, we'll postpone that Castlevania until next week.
Yeah, like I definitely still want to play Castlevania, but I'm very intrigued on the butt. By the butt. Or the butt.
You know what? It's when we go up so it's every time we go up.
Every time you leave the water.
hill. It's when we're leaving the water is actually the problem. So now you can see that my legs are clipping through the horse.
Okay. Yeah.
So now if we jump into the water, right? So we don't slide forward, and then get back out again.
Come on. Slide back. Slide back even more. Oh, horse,
How
you
do I
can
get
do
out?
it.
Here we go. We got out.
Oh, jeez.
My horse is
Like,
very mad at me.
That looks turbo uncomfortable, right? Like your crotch is like on the edge, is like wedged in the saddle.
Yeah, and my legs are like extremely like inside of him. So yeah, that's definitely what's happening here.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Maybe I'll just keep that in mind for science later. We might be able to see if you can actually get your girl off of the back of the horse.
Off the horse. We'd have to probably do it a few times. I'm gonna get this flower and then we'll keep trying.
You're like, I'm trying to play the game. Not trying to get the girl to glitch through the horse.
I mean, that's way more interesting than just getting some random flowers. I don't know if that was
They're good flowers.
They are. Nature is astonishing, as she says.
Okay, Justin, look, there is a saddle. She is behind the saddle right now.
Yeah, see, there's a saddle.
He doesn't like that.
It's very disturbing, in fairness. This game is pretty much devoid of all audio. Like, I have headphones in, and it's just like it's just Tweety birds. You know, it's like the what they call it, like ambient sounds, but nothing else.
Tweety birds just flapping around.
I definitely want some like really exciting music from like Mega Man X2 or something.
Do I have exciting music? Let me see.
I won't be able to hear it anyway. So
yeah, but they will. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hard man music. This is good.
Which is the robot master you hate?
Quick man.
Quick man.
Shut up. What's the robot master you hate? Why would I tell you? I don't want.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
He'll tell me because he thinks I'm being benevolent.
You're never benevolent, Corndan. What are you talking about?
Now look at how far off that.
Yeah, so if you jump in and then you go.
I wonder if you jump in off the dock, right? Yeah.
So I haven't gone forward here. And if I get up off, it's like really. It has to be steep, but not so steep that I can't actually climb out.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, your legs are very much part of the horse at this point.
We are one.
We are like Full Metal Alchemist.
Where is this flower, by the way? Over here someplace?
I guess. Maybe Ramona had it the whole time. Ramona.
By the chapel of the church.
Oh, okay.
Get me to the church on time. Yeah. There we go.
So I don't know if y'all can hear the fly noises. It's because the horse is really dirty and really mad at me.
Wait, why is the horse mad?
Because I keep throwing it into water.
And we're not
washing the horse.
I'm not watching the horse. That's a waste of time.
I'd be a happy horse.
We're gonna keep doing this now before we go back to Ramona. Let's see here.
I mean, right? Some horses don't care. My mom's horse, when she was growing up, didn't care. Cherokee liked, doing dumb stuff like that, and he also liked popsicles.
Popsicles are great.
Yeah, they're pretty fantastic. Oh yeah, look, you are so far back now. Oh, that was good. Ah!
That was coyote time. I got coyote time there.
Not sure if that was purposeful coyote time, but it was coyote time nonetheless.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's getting much worse.
Oh baby.
Don't say coyote around the horse. Oh yeah, I can hear that fly sound now. That is awful.
You got the smelliest horse of them all.
I live in a fairly rural area, so like bugs and flies are like a genuine problem.
I hate fly buzzing. So annoying. Like the Pleasure Dome game or whatever the crap it was that we had at BBG. We had it on Don't Make Us Bored before.
Oh, Boredome.
Yeah.
That was on right after one of my runs, and that was like very late at night, and I still. Oh no, it was after Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, that was a fun one.
yeah,
love that
boredom. I think it's really interesting, but I hate that fly. I hate it so much.
See how far back we are here. Look at this. I wish I could pan the camera on the horse, but I just can't. Get up. Nice.
I like chat's comment saying that, you know, they were about to say that this horse isn't realistic, but then horses are fake. It's the birds.
Yeah,
the
birds aren't real.
Yeah, birds aren't real. And horses are real. I mean, haven't you ever seen a Yoshi before?
Yoshi? Is Yoshi a horse or is Yoshi a dog?
Oh, yeah. Yoshi's a horse. Yoshi lays eggs.
That's fair. Horses do lay eggs. That's scientific.
This is dumb. This is not science. Everybody, even I, a Utah educated person, know that horses don't lay eggs. They do have eggs.
Look, right, do you want me to bring in Author Blues? Because, right, we all know that he's a professor. He knows things.
Oh,
he is a professor. He's very fancy. Aren't you a rocket scientist?
I am a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Well, horses aren't rockets.
They are if you give them enough Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's
you
fair.
give him some beefaroni like Kramer from Seinfeld.
No. Oh my gosh. That episode, good one.
We can definitely phase off. There's no question. We can do it with enough time.
The whole episode, they were trying to sneak the bread into Susan's parents' house, you know?
Yeah,
because
the rye, the marble rye.
The marble rye, yeah.
Let's see here. I did notice that the what's the name of the whatever she's holding there is just getting longer and longer, but it's like totally untextured.
Like the reins?
Yeah, the reins. But if you look, actually, I'll get out of the water to show you guys. So, as the farther back we get, the longer the reins get. But the reins are like you can see where they're extending, You can
see
right there.
They just draw them.
Yeah, but when we're in the water, they actually don't have any color or texture. If we go back into the water here, get farther deeper into the water. It's just weird. We just stay at the depth at which we landed in the water, also, which is a little bit weird.
No, because the horse is swimming, right? Because the horse is floating.
Suppose.
So we are pretty far back now. It's not what I thought I was going to be doing today.
You know what I love about this is that we all thought we're gonna play some dumb horse game that only sort of works, and that's true.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Right, but what we didn't know is we're gonna, to play that horse game is we're gonna phase our butt off this horse.
Oh, everything under the water is just green. That's what they decided to go. That's what they decided to do. That was the design decision they made.
I mean, it's a decision. Yeah, this is precisely what I do when I play games. I find something weird, and then I'm just like, instead of playing the main game, I just want to phase my butt through a horse. Oh,
we can definitely dance.
Those moves. Yeah.
I'm in one of two modes. Either I'm trying to break the game or I'm trying to finish it as quickly as humanly possible. Because speedrun brain, for somebody who's been speedrunning as long as I have, my brain is entirely broken. I can't play games the normal way anymore.
Yeah, almost every time I pick up a new game, a 3D platformer, I play until I get to a point where I start jumping at a wall for 10 minutes to see if I can go through it.
Yeah, let's see what wall we can phase through.
Happens every time.
Sometimes you gotta phase through a horse, and that's okay. MTI understands. Another long-time speedrunner. See, speedrunners get it. Oh yeah, we're at the tail now here.
You're making so much progress. See, I think this is the true game here.
We found it. We found the true. This is very bad. Whatever this is very bad.
You're so every time you try to move, your ass is just off the horse.
Yeah, you're leaning even more.
You know what? We got to do a little bit more work to just see if we can teleport behind the horse.
Yeah, can you get behind the horse? How far back? The questions must be answered.
Right, because can we ride an invisible chariot?
This kind of looks like when somebody in a medieval movie is trying to rush Paul Revere style, and they're like standing up on the horse to go faster.
My guess is that this is actually making your legs longer as well. Which would mean that you may be able to get taller than Ramona by the time you're like. I don't think the stirrups are moving. Your legs.
The stirrups are not moving.
The
stirrups aren't moving, and the reins are like extending themselves.
Wait, try to move so we can see if your feet are in the stirrups.
Oh, they're not. They're not anymore.
No, they kind of are. They kind of are.
Like
it's like tippy toes, like a little kid trying. Yeah.
That's another.
Is this how the tall orange lady got tall? She did this for 45 years, and now.
Yeah.
Now she's 7 feet tall.
Now she can't go outside to gather flowers.
I feel bad. The flowers are getting really, really soggy.
That's fine. Those are the horse.
So you don't have to jump there. That's a built-in like. If you're running and then you go into the water, that's like a built-in animation in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a faster way to do this, but this is at least very reliable. Oh my gosh, you are floating above the tail.
I love because of the animation. You get to the bridge at like a full gallop, like stop, slow down, and then just like tip into the water.
Yeah, very slowly. I'm sure this would be faster if you just did this.
Yeah, everybody.
Like just walk in circles and see if it
might work. Yeah. As it turns out, Don't Make a Sport is usually like showcasing people playing games, and I guess this is playing a game.
I don't really treat Don't Make a Sport that way. It's it's mostly discovering new games for myself.
Yeah, same. And honestly, I am very much not bored by this. If you are bored by seeing how far the girl can glitch off of the horse, then you haven't been around here very long, have you?
This is a quest for self-discovery. Oh yeah, our legs are definitely getting longer. There's no question. It looks very bad, actually. Look at those broken ankles.
I can't see your legs. That's the problem.
Should we go turn in the quest and see if the legs stay that way?
I feel like it's a different model. So like once we get off the horse, everything's just gonna get reset.
I think your legs will go back. Yeah, I don't like. That's the thing, you know. It's like now or never. Maybe not now or never. Now or another time.
I mean, this is good enough that I might science this on my own time as well. Jump. Oh, I can't jump. Can I jump again?
Is your horse angry enough that he won't jump anymore?
No, I think you just need to be a gallop to jump. No, he just doesn't want to jump anymore.
Okay.
I mean, that horse is probably like, hey.
I'm very dirty and very sleepy.
Yeah, dumbass, why do you keep doing this?
But you're also phasing through me. It's very painful.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't be jumping if somebody had their legs through my hips.
Yeah, the heart just is how happy they are with me. And I think they don't...
Not very.
Yeah, I think if you're below halfway, it actually stops doing specific things.
So no more jumping.
It's okay, I don't need to jump. I don't need you, you horse. Get up there. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Yeah.
I think this is basically as far back as we've gotten here.
Yeah, try going off the dock a couple more times.
Yeah.
Maybe we can... Maybe... So good.
Yeah, that's a built-in animation right there. Try this with the unicorn. Oh my god, that's a great idea.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a heart or stamina bar.
Oh, that's a good point. So maybe we should turn this in so we can try to get a unicorn.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like I love how out of phase the animation is here, because now it looks like the horses bounce is making you bounce.
It's like a teeter-totter. That's exactly what it looks like. On a seesaw with my friend.
Woo!
Oh, we're in town again. That's right. This is very uncomfortable for me. Just from like a personal perspective.
I love video games.
Let's get off this horse. That was awkward.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, I can run. Sweet.
Oh my gosh, the running!
You know what would have made this better is if there were an option to do Naruto running.
Hello, Ramona. I've got all the ingredients here for you.
So you have all 7 flowers. That was
It's
cool.
so tall.
They're beautiful, and I'll be able to use them to produce my natural hair dye. Thank you
Yeah,
so,
bet you'll
so
eat
much,
organic
Layla.
celery
I didn't
too,
have to close
huh?
my store for even a second.
No,
Here,
calorie-free
here's the
stuff like
reward.
rice.
Let's head home and see how the new
And
natural
crackers.
hair dye suits
Yeah,
us.
crackers. No
Rice and
calories in
crackers.
apples. Apples, no calories in those.
Oh my gosh.
Did she just give us 1,000 horse bucks for that?
Yeah, we're gonna change our hair. Natural hair dye or whatever. Okay.
So change our natural hair dye.
Wait, is
I
she
guess
not
I gotta have to go
selling?
home.
She's not selling any new hair?
I
Ugh.
guess I have to go home.
Okay.
Oh, this is
did-
our. Oh, no. This nothing for sale here is better than what I have. So
I suppose.
we're gonna go home.
I like that she sells pretty much everything except for different hair colors.
Even though she's a salon, yeah, that's a very interesting choice.
Even though,
today.
like,
Even though
you
She just made natural hair dye.
Yeah,
I think that she gave it to me, and I think I have to go home to try it. So we're gonna try it.
you've got hot dog arms. That's what you've got. Like, all kids until like about 16 years old have hot dog arms.
Ride to the marker outside your house. I should probably have taken the horse. We're running.
But we're running now.
Like,
Too
your
late.
house can't be that far, right?
I really should have taken the horse. This is a mistake. I'm gonna run into the water. I'm just gonna take this horse. No, that's a horse.
You can't take.
Ah, here's one of those unicorn miniatures. I'll take it.
Oh, that's like a side quest I was doing for some like a collectathon quest we're doing for somebody else.
I like that as running, everything moves except for your head.
Oh yeah, she's very disciplined in her running.
Like, it
I'm gonna go back.
makes
I'm
me
getting the
think of
horse.
Pears and Grey Witch, except it's your head that doesn't move here, and
The
that
old
it's
hip
your
swivel.
hips. Yeah.
Yeah, the old hip swivel. You love to see it. I'm going back to get my horse. I regret it immediately. I'm a big fan of this running though, and there's no stamina bar as far as I can tell.
You can run forever.
You know, young kids, they're just full of energy, very sprightly.
Even if it does look like you gotta just go to the bathroom. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely like a desperation run. I had it like around a corner somewhere.
Look,
It's like over
I've
here.
definitely eaten things that have made me do that desperation run.
Mhm.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, when I lived in
Beefaroni.
Brazil, let me tell you.
Oh boy, yes. I mean, even water. What is this? Who's this? Can I buy a horse? Oh yes, I can. Or is this me
No, one
changing the
has-
horse? Oh, I can buy horses. I
It's
see.
a different horse. Okay.
The spotted horse.
$2,000.
What is this? I have
Ugly
3,000.
boy.
So
Oh,
that's challenging.
I love that
That's-
horse.
That's
I would
really
die for
challenging.
that horse.
All right, we're buying this guy.
I mean, I respect the horse.
before you can buy another horse, you need a new box. Buy a box first, then a horse.
Yeah.
Why?
Guess you keep your horse in a box.
All right, I can afford it, so I don't care.
Okay.
We bought a box. Well, I don't understand why we need a box for the horse, but we're
For
buying
your
this.
box for the horse. Box for the
Get my
horse.
horse. Yeah.
Oh my
This horse's name is
gosh.
Box. All right,
All right, let's ride box.
I gotta find him.
Box.
So
Am I
you know what
right?
I love? You bought a horse and it teleported your other horse to you.
Yeah, that's good.
That's nice.
Can I ride you, please, sir? I think he's
Still mad.
I think Box is gonna be waiting for me at my house actually.
Maybe.
Oh, he's still mad because I still haven't cleaned him, and I face. Oh yeah, look at that. We're running normally again.
Yay.
I mean,
Your
this
legs are back to normal.
the
Well, his legs aren't.
Yeah.
this is still very bad. Like this animation's still very bad, is what I would
But
say.
at least you're not phased through in teeter-totter mode.
Yeah. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it's too much for this game. But it's definitely too much.
You just paid $2,500 for a horse and a box. Like,
Why the box?
for your horse.
Do we normally put Horses in boxes? Is that like the Amazon shipping them or
Like,
what?
I don't know what preposition you use for the horse compared to the box. If the horse is in or on or next to or by
Some preposition
or
around.
through, around the box. The horse is around the box. Yeah. But it's one of those.
I'm calling this a net win for getting my horse and then going back and buying Box the horse. It's a horse coffin. That's what I was worried about.
Well, no, it's a shipping container. So when we get back there, we can put this horse in the box and send him back.
Aha! Do I get my $2,400 back?
No, look, right. If you just ride, right, I don't even think you have to go in the water. Look, you're just riding, and your ass is already migrating backwards.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, you're already through.
This is like a built-in, just bad mechanic, even though it's the only mechanic in the whole game.
Huh.
I don't live so far away from town, by the way, BT Dubs.
Your horse just moves very slightly faster than you do.
No, look at this. Hey there, buddy.
I don't understand, but I like it.
All right, let's dye our hair some very natural color here.
And then maybe we should clean our horse so we can convince him to go faster to see if we fall off.
I'm just gonna use Box the horse.
Yeah, honestly, like,
silver.
Why clean one horse when you can just buy another?
What is this? What's happening here?
You gotta interact.
You gotta interact.
Interact! Come on, interact! Dang it! There we go.
Oh!
Wait, now you have 3 hair colors. Ooh, fancy.
Ooh, that's not good. I don't like that.
Platinum blonde.
Regular blonde. All right.
Light or dark blonde. Okay, the 3 colors of blonde. Banana shoes.
We gotta go with that.
Oh, they're hurting my eyes.
Do you have other... Is that... the hair. Wait, why is there... Didn't you go back to dark hair?
No.
No, I chose this hair.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'm just jumping through this camera. All right, let's get that out of here. As you can tell, the sensitivity on this is very extreme.
I don't know, like, if it's, like, extremely more sensitive. Oh, no, the stupid unicorn again.
Good, we'll see.
The unicorn is calling. If I want Layla.
Layla.
I am genuinely trying to interact now. X. I'm pressing X, I swear to God.
Use the display. You have to use the display control.
No, I thought you have to ride there in that spot with your horse.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Can I find Box? Is Box around here?
Box.
Oh, look. Another one of these is right by my house.
Whee! You just jumped straight up.
Layla.
But it was more like floating. Yeah, you might
Jump
have to drive this horse to that spot and then switch it out for Box.
Layla.
Shut up!
Layla.
Layla.
Oh yeah, he doesn't jump anymore. He's mad at me.
Well, yeah.
Layla.
All right, we're going to not do any of this. All right, I'm out. I'm guessing he's over here someplace.
I don't know.
Layla.
Where did they put the
on my
box?
knees later.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Horsey.
Horsey.
And there's Box the horse.
Layla.
Okay, I
There we
guess
go,
I
there's
just
Box.
warped Box
There's
outside.
Box. What's up, bud?
Ah, the non-smelly horse. Always great to have
Just
a
you and me.
non-smelly
All right,
horse.
We're gonna let's go to Unica the unicorn. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I drove into that tree just full speed there.
The nice thing, all you got to worry about, right, to find Unica is look for the purple, like, nuclear explosion going on.
The lens flare.
We're
built-in
heading
lens
to ground
flare.
zero.
You know what? Right, you're riding here. Like, let's go through the water and see what happens, right? But you're going through here. Is that just a glitch with Horsey?
Yeah, or maybe it has to do with like
the brown hair.
With like
hair,
because
yeah.
we had been like riding for a long time, or in some different way.
Yeah, maybe the grumpier
maybe
your horse gets, the less
Maybe
you
it's
can
because
stay in the
Horsey is
saddle.
Yeah, maybe it's because Horsey's pissed at you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get Box pissed at me, and then we'll see. I'm very happy with the name of this horse.
Shut up!
Also, quick question: why is my horse a Dalmatian? Did we not address this?
There are some spotted horses, like they exist.
They do? I believe you.
Sure.
I have no idea. I live right by a ranch, but I'm not a horse person.
Yeah, you're a human person. I've seen you.
There you are.
I'm a human person. That's fair.
Layla.
Layla.
Hey, Layla.
Good work helping Ramona.
What's
Now
this
you
voice?
can take care of another task with me. Climb on.
It sounds like her voice was starting to break there. Like, have multiple tones. Pretty.
I'm gonna be in my pink whatever it is. Layla.
Ride me to the starting point of the race for the silver rings.
You mean right there? You mean right here?
I think right there.
Should I go any faster, or are we good? This is the default speed.
Such a good speed.
This is a reasonable speed. All right, interact, I'm sure.
Wonderful. You have reached the starting point.
Now I'll explain your task.
Explain your task.
Like,
We now
50% of me
collect them by riding through them.
is concerned that this might actually be a horror game, and I'm just waiting for the horror to show up. Like, I don't think it is.
Kill them all, Layla. You know what to do.
So, ride
Something like that.
Honestly, I would love that. Like, if they held out on the horror for like 2 or 3 hours, and then
It's like,
started just slipping it in just a little bit of the bait and switch.
Like Charlie to go to the, what was that really old YouTube video? Charlie.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, yeah.
In addition to the silver rings, there are
This is an existential.
and gold rings on the
Or like,
you must not collect them now. All right, so only silver rings. This is Superman 64 with a unicorn.
Yeah, because
That was
remember the last time
Candyman.
we only did bronze rings.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ride to the marker at the...
Where, which, is it this one right here? Yeah, it's here.
Or like, this is Doki Doki Unicorn Princess.
Yeah, Doki Doki Unicorn Print. Yeah, that's another really good example for that.
There we go.
I missed it.
Like, and you really have to make sure that the kid, like, you have a mature rating on Steam, but you don't have
Maybe
to,
you
like,
didn't miss
widely
it.
advertise that.
Yeah, and you have to get confused by it too. Okay, so I had to miss this
Yeah, it's
one.
like, why did I have to enter my birthday?
For this unicorn game. I got it for my daughter. Got one.
Got him.
Got him. 2. All right, so this is Superman 64 portion of this. Doki Doki should have given you nightmares. That game is messed up. That's 3.
I mean, the only thing I really know about that game is the creator was gonna do a game on Big Bad Game-a-thon and then didn't show up.
Well, he didn't. He canceled. He didn't not show up. Or was he just a no-show?
Just like a no-show.
Well, then. Aww. Maybe
There it
one
is,
day.
there's 7. Maybe
Oh, good
one
job.
day.
You got
Now
the
it's video.
7 silver rings.
Am I gonna get 8 out of
Congratulations.
7? Am I doing 8 out of 7 here?
I guess.
Yeah, buddy.
You got 8 out of
No,
7.
no, you gotta do 9 out of 7. You killed some of those rings twice.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. I feel like
Is there like a timer, or am I just like chilling here?
there is no timer.
And you're not racing against anyone else either. I don't know why they call this a race.
You're just gathering rings?
Yeah. I missed a gate. Oh, I missed a gate.
Well, okay. You can't win any race, timed or not, if you don't go through all the gates.
Way back. We're turning around. I'm turning this car around, okay? Did I really miss a gate? I was like trying to, I was working so hard to not do that.
I wasn't paying
Going off the
attention.
path is
I have
probably a good
no
idea, right? You think I was? How far back we talking?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, over here maybe. How back are we talking?
Like one of the first gates, maybe. I don't know. When did the arrows start stop popping up? That's the question.
I'm gonna see if I got like a retry. We're going back.
Just go back. You already got 10 of 7.
Oh, here it is, right here.
Seriously? Sharif, that was like gate number 3.
I'm trying. We did it.
Still don't have a timer.
Yeah. I don't think any of this matters.
I don't think you can ethically call it a race if the time doesn't matter. And if there's nobody against you, you're not even racing yourself. It's a course. You are going around a course. You are not racing.
Win the race for the silver rings against no one and no timer.
A horse course, as Novasol in chat says. Yeah, you're doing the horse course.
Of course.
Yeah.
A horse course, of course.
Wow.
And his name was Mr. Ed.
Stupid horse.
A horse course.
Ooh, one of my favorite songs from the last 10 years, Stupid Horse by 100 Gex. It's a good one.
Oh my, you like 100 Gex?
Oh yeah, I love them.
Wild. That's a wild thing.
It's wild that I like 100 Gex.
Their music is wild.
Oh, I love it.
Very weird band.
Yeah. Like, they've got an aesthetic that I wouldn't like if they were like 1% serious. But they're not.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
1% serious, and because of that, I love everything about it. Yeah. Yeah, their music is hilarious. Their music, if you've ever seen any of their music videos, actually they call them visualizers, because it's usually just them like going around in a pawn shop or something with a really crappy cam and like looking at stuff. It's great. You got
19 out of 7.
Wow, that's a
Here's
lot.
A reward. Now you have to return to the real world.
No!
Remember, I will only be able to call you again once you have now climbed.
One, oh, they require you help a human, and then you can ride the unicorn. No, don't dismount. Oh my gosh.
I actually couldn't move.
Greedy little unicorn.
So the scope of how we can ride the unicorn is extremely narrow.
Yeah. At least for now. Maybe later it'll be. Is it Carl?
Is it Carl? All right. Hey, Carl.
That kills people. By the way, I'm very aware that we're already 20 minutes over what you told us.
Oh my god, are we? Okay, you can stop me now. It's the beginning of a new chapter, so it's perfect. Yeah. So feel free to just stop me whenever at this point. I did not realize what was my slot for like 40 minutes or something?
You gave like 35 minutes, but honestly, how can you only do like 35 minutes? This is the Unicorn Princess. 35-minute blocks? You're never going to beat this, Sharif.
I'm only going to play this on this show, and I'm going to beat it in 45 installments. Hey.
45 installments.
Wait, did I not get that?
Nah, but if we keep going like 20 to 30 minutes over, you might beat it in just 40 installments.
There you go. I don't think this game is particularly long, personally. All right.
Corndan, it's going to be your choice.
I mean,
I'm emotionally invested.
I just say at this point in time, yeah, let's let it go for the hour.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely science what's going on with me phasing through the saddle at some point. That's definitely going to be part of this.
I'm completely fine with you coming back next week if you want to play more unicorn crap. I'm sorry, the Unicorn Princess.
I'm happy to play this whenever, in terms of if you need I'm free most Tuesday evenings. That's my like free day off, my free night. So
heck yeah. Let me see. I'm taking a look at how long this is, by the way, because
how long to beat?
I don't need to spoil. No, I'm looking at how many missions there are.
You must be heaven sent.
Really? I'm glad to see you too.
No, I'm Layla.
Do you need help?
Why are all the adults so huge?
Oh, weird.
Yes, I do. I've had a new business idea, and I'm currently overloaded with all the work.
It was a cancellation. See, I was right. Okay.
Do you want to know how many chapters there
What
are?
is your new business
Sure.
idea?
15.
This
Oh,
is
we got a
7?
while to go. Yeah, this is
7. So yeah,
Almost
we
halfway.
did. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. So we beat 1, 2, and 3 last time, and 4, 5, and 6 this, or 4, 5, and 6 this
we're gonna
time.
have like
Discovered that James
5
is
episodes
really
of
good
this
carver.
essentially on Don't
Since
Make
I
Us
work
Bored.
with wood,
I'm
I've
into
asked
it.
him to carve a figure which I can then sell
I
to
stand it.
tourists.
Yeah.
Great idea. You would have a
In
new line of
fairness,
business
I think
going
was
wood,
it 10
and
minutes of
James
that was
could
me
also
just
find
going
some
up and down inside of water. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, that was very
Everyone would
important.
benefit from it. James should
Getting
have
your
finished
horse
carving the figure
smelly.
by now. Could you?
Of course. All right.
Wonderful. See you later.
Shut up, Carl. Carl. Guy with you have stripes on your pants, Carl.
and like mismatched stripes. That's actually my complaint. It's like dark green and bright orange.
Yeah, like those
This is not what I was trying to do.
are not the prettiest colors together.
Then
Then again, are you okay? What?
My whole computer just stuttered and I phased through a wall.
Okay.
Keep going. I don't know where I am. That was weird.
Yeah, something's having problems.
All right, we're good now. I think I'm okay again.
Okay, good. Well, we're almost at the end of the hour, so you know.
Perfect. All right. I can still hear the flies.
By the way, the final quest in the game is called Dream Dancer.
Oh, beautiful. I can't wait.
Yeah. Before that, it's Noble Knight. Noble Knight, then Dream Dancer.
Sounds
good
about
name.
right.
I like him. Yeah,
Across
maybe.
this bridge, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there we go. We have the hour here.
All right.
What a
Go check the
professional
next
pony
minute.
boy you are.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. There's some, like,
Excellent.
I feel like most people aren't going to be playing this more than ever.
Yeah, no, you really, and I can't really in good faith recommend it to like human people. But
To like human people, what about like lizard people?
lizard people probably would probably
Maybe
dig this,
lizard
actually.
people.
Okay.
I'd be into it.
So, Hillary Clinton, wherever you are, we'll go ahead and send you a copy of this game.
Play of the Unicorn. Only $39.99 on the Nintendo Switch, or I don't know how much I paid.
$39.99? How?
I didn't pay that much. That's why I didn't. That's why I don't own it on Switch. I own it on Steam because I think I got it. I think I got it on sale.
Sale for the century, it better have been. Oh,
Across this way.
wee!
Hey, I want you to know. You can buy it now for $4 on Steam.
Okay, $4 feels like a good amount of money for this. That's
I-
probably what I paid for it.
I would
is worth
almost be
$4.
interested in like breaking this game to
They
pay
have
$4
another
for.
game. They have another game based on the same engine.
Oh, really?
Is it? What's it
Is-
called?
My Little Riding Champion.
Oh boy, that was
Yeah,
challenging.
that's-
What you just did to me.
That sounds horrifying, but you can get it for $6.
Okay, I'll probably buy this after I get off here. So yeah, you should enjoy Dossylvania.
Okay, which we might be saving till next
I
week
think we should-
anyway.
Or
Save
just
it till next week at this point in
call it
time.
and we're just done.
Yeah,
We're just done.
everybody, I didn't even have to do Dossylvania tonight. We had a good show.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm moving away from your game, so you can go ahead and quit it whenever you would like. Thank
Yeah,
you
I'm
so
just gonna
much,
say no.
Sharfers. This was a blast.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
the dumbest game, and I kind of love it.
I wouldn't
Yes,
even
sure.
say it's the... Yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's a
Yeah,
dumb
it's
game.
kind of dumb.
Jade Strike X, you're saying that I wanted to try to get Dossylvania into GDQ. Just because I'm not streaming it tonight doesn't mean I'm not going to be working on it. So I may, if I can get it to a state tomorrow to submit to GDQ, I will submit Dossylvania. But I will be playing it on stream next week, probably first, so that I can't get out of it. Oh.
So I have checked everything that this developer makes, right?
Yes.
And you've got to see that right here. We have a road maintenance simulator, the Unicorn Princess, Holiday Flight Simulator, My Little Riding Champion, some add-ons for X-Plane.
What?
This is wild.
Ninja Bundle, City Patrol Police, which, by the way, has a mostly negative review.
Uh-oh.
This one's mixed, wow.
Animal Doctor.
Uh-oh.
Island Flight Simulator. And the mystery game for Balthazar Castle.
Add to cart, purchase for myself. Agree to the terms, purchase. Alright, I just paid $6 for that game.
Well, right now, we're... Oh, yeah, go ahead, Corndan.
I need to know, Sharif.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, have I caused you to buy more games than anybody else?
Any one person? Almost certainly.
Yeah. Not other everybody else combined. Like as any one person.
Yeah, that's definitely you.
We are going to be raiding Chubo, by the way. Our raid message is Layla. I'll see how I am feeling. Like, now that a bunch of things are over and stress is a little bit less, I'm not feeling quite as bad as I have been before. So I'll let people know on Twitter or Discord if I am streaming. Other than that, you can expect more Kusa Grande this weekend. Again, thank you to everybody who has subscribed to keep the channel running. If you wish to, again, subs are cheaper this month, so you are welcome to. Let's go raid with Layla. We're going to go yell Layla at Chuba. I'm sure that he will appreciate it. All right, well, see you later, Sharfers.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Corndan.
Bye.